Bro, you'll get there.
Nah, you know how I know I'm old? I got my hair done the other day, and guess what my freaking, like, what do you call it? She's not my barber.
Your hairdresser?
My hairdresser, yeah, I guess. Yo, she said that she found gray hair.
She found a gray
Like,
hair?
no, gray hair, like multiple, like, strings.
I mean,
She said it's not a lot, but yeah, it's there. I'm like, oh, shit.
Bro, I got that shit too.
you get gray hairs though, yeah, like stress, like
Yeah, I
a
was
lot
like,
of
damn,
things.
I need to calm down.
You see, anger, a lot of things can cause it. So you gotta like relax, bro.
See, that's the
Wait,
problem
you're
with
not
having.
gonna get off calling me an angry Hulk on the show and then blame that as the reason why I got gray hair.
No one's trying to say you're angry. Hope you're projecting.
You
that
got
was
angry?
that was a narrative right there, though. He was trying to
Narrative.
slide it in there real quick. You're an angry motherfucker. Calm
I've
down.
not gotten angry Hulk vibes yet.
Thank you, bro.
Exactly. You see,
I am
You're
the Hulk,
projecting.
though.
He's projecting. Oh my god.
Now he said it. Now the
I am,
vibe's there.
if that like was a superhero thing, like connection, like a superhero spirit animal, I would probably be the Hulk.
You want to be the Hulk?
No, that would
Superhero spirit
naturally
animal.
be. I would naturally be the Hulk.
You would just be the Hulk in general.
Which Hulk though? Like, are we talking about like Mark Ruffalo Hulk or like
2008
Edward
Hulk.
Norton Hulk, where the bro's just a fucking depressed motherfucker the whole time?
2008 Hulk,
Okay, all right.
That's Edward Norton, no?
where he fought Abomination.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Edward
word. That's
Norton.
Edward Norton. All right,
Yeah.
that's
that's
sad
a
boy
pretty
Hulk.
good
We
Hulk.
fuck with him.
Yeah, that's my boy. He got through his tragedy in the end, and he was like, all right. He bust his ass at the end. Remember when he dropped, and then like he thought he had it, he was gonna turn green, and then he just fell into the floor.
Yeah. That was good.
That was mad funny, and then he got out with the hand. I was like, yeah, that's definitely me.
That's the one that jumped out like 100 feet in the air, took
Yeah.
out a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, why didn't they have fucking that? That's the Hulk you need. That's
Yeah.
because that's. I feel like that's the comic accurate Hulk. That's the one that people actually fuck with.
I can't
mean,
believe
Mark
they got
Ruffalo
so
was
many
pretty
bad
good.
reviews.
Mark Ruffalo wasn't
That's
bad.
the new one.
Yeah, he's the new Hulk.
He's all right, but in She-Hulk, I was like, what the fuck? No, not even in She-Hulk. After he got his ass whooped, like from
What, by Thanos?
yeah. After that, it was literally not the same.
You gotta have faith in the Hulk, bro.
What faith? There's nothing
He-
happening,
He was the one that snapped and brought everybody back.
bro. After the first Avengers movies, honestly, it was a dub for him.
No,
No.
all of the Avengers movies make it.
No. I also liked him in Thor Ragnarok as well.
But that shit was like a comedy. I felt like that wasn't even like a superhero movie. Ragnarok was just funny.
Yeah, that shit had me crying. It was pretty
I
good.
like that movie. I was working at the movie theaters at the time, and I kept going in to see it whenever I had time.
You work at the movie theater?
I used to, like, a long time ago.
What is the worst customer at a movie theater? Because I feel like I've seen some bad people at a fucking movie theater.
I don't think I know because, like, I do my best to avoid them. Like, I kind of, like, read vibes, so, like, I'll pick and choose a customer. Like, I'll know when to, like, call someone in
You'll
line.
turn the other cheek.
Or be standing in the right spot to be like, you can come to this line right here. So,
Yeah.
but
Oh, you were at the register, or you were like?
I was
inside
at the
theater?
register, and then I would do like concession stuff too. I mean, like, that's why I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really feel like I dealt with any rude customers. People just come to, at the time, people just were going to the movies.
Yeah,
Fucking go
that's
to the
crazy.
movies. This was before the rise of Karens. So
That's why I'm surprised. I've never seen some fucking
There's
assholes.
always been Karens, but now they're being monetized on the internet.
I mean, there's the idiots that buy a ticket to a theater somewhere else, and then they're demanding a ticket here. And I mean, you can just buy a ticket, but sometimes they're like assholes about it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. They bought a ticket for somewhere else to use it there.
Yeah,
They bought like by accident, and then now they're like, "Oh, well, come on, the movie's at the start, or the movie will
Yeah.
be sold out already," and then they'll make a fuss.
that's
about
happened to me before. That's actually pretty annoying.
I know.
But I would have to like. What ended up happening is they won't have the movie exactly at the same time. It'll be either it just started
Like 20
or it's
minutes.
about to start in a 20-minute time frame. So it's not that bad,
Like by the time you drive there, that shit's about to start.
literally, or at least the credits are
I didn't even know you could do that shit.
type shit, man.
People fuck up all the time online, making them online tickets. That's the problem.
Wow, we learn a lot. Concession stands, Carlos is the Hulk, but we haven't learned who you are yet.
Yeah.
You feel me? Guys, welcome to the Jungle Squad cast. To my fucking right, we have my A1 Day One. You feel me, Mr.
Yeah.
Rad?
What up?
You feel me? He is still sick.
I'm not
I just
fucking
wanted
sick.
to let you
I'm
guys
not
know he is still sick.
Stop
This man
putting
is
shit up,
still
dude.
coughing, and he is
I
still.
cough, bro. I have a cough. So,
That's not a natural thing to just say.
We all got tested
People
before we
cough
came
all
here,
the
right?
yeah. all the time.
We all got tested. That was part of the contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, tested myself like a week ago. I'm fine.
To my fucking left is another stranger who's come to meet me for the first time, Mr. Joe Roc. You feel me? He is a fucking artist. You feel me? Mr. Merc Monday himself.
Merc Mondays.
He's soon
sir.
approaching in 2023, episode 200, where he drops freestyles every single week. You feel me? We've linked up. I've supported him. He supported me. Like, this has just been a good friendship. Nice to meet you, bro. He is a friend of the show. Welcome, brother.
Man,
Yes,
it's about
yes.
fucking time. It's wild because I feel
Facts.
like we've been talking for so long.
Yeah, literally.
That we just had that situation outside where we had to make sure we were each other. We had that catfishing scenario.
I
you
do it to
able-
everyone, though.
Are you Abe Loso?
Bro, like, no, because I'm like looking outside of that center, and I'm just like, all right, there's no way in hell that they're in here right now. He's like, no, I'm across the way. I just like to check people's vibe real quick.
Literally, I gotta see who you with. I gotta see I can see out my window. All right.
I want to see the universe where this didn't go right, and like I get out the car, and you see something, you just close the door, and then my ass is just sitting out there like, damn, I guess we're not doing it.
He did not say he's coming with 6 niggas.
What is going on right now?
Next thing you know, you don't even find me on Instagram, on Twitter. Like,
The whole thing's blocked.
user not found. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
I show up with a British accent.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
what?
wow.
What if it was just a fat chick, like, with blonde hair?
I'm just trying to get on a podcast.
Yeah. Or just trying to flirt with me the entire time.
That'd
Just
be
had to,
gross.
yeah, that'd be
The rap
crazy.
game's crazy, bro. This is,
That's
do
happened
what
to
you
me
gotta
before.
do. What?
I've got catfish before.
You've been catfish?
No.
I just said this.
Wow.
But that was suspenseful as fuck, right?
See, I feel like a pod wouldn't work without a co-host because you can invite random strangers into your home to interview them comfortably. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
both would just have this tension where you're like,
they're not
do they
random
just do
strangers.
this
though.
before they murder me? Do they make podcasts before they murder me? Okay.
They're not strangers, but you definitely do gotta, dot your I's and cross your T's. You feel me? I'm
But-
happy you're not, a
No,
serial
we
killer.
figured it out. I don't think either of us are getting traffic tonight, so this is solid.
Yeah.
I don't have that like find my location shit either, so like I didn't prepare for this at all. If this was gonna be that.
So no one knows where I am.
No, I'm thinking on the way up, like, you know what? On the off chance that this is exactly where it's going, I'm fucked. I'm like that dude at the beginning of the fucking
I
like
just trust everyone.
Law and Order show. You know, like when the
Yeah.
jogger finds them, and it's just like the
You were really fucked because you just say your car was flaming just to get.
word. Yo, okay, so
Smoked up car.
if any mechanics out here watch this and can let me know in the future if smoke coming out of your car is always a bad thing, if not, if there's an arson report and something happens, we can edit this part out. But
Okay, I think you should, check it out.
Hopefully by the time this drops, you won't have to.
Sure.
Was it smoking while you were driving?
Nah, I parked the car and it was smoking.
It probably
Oh,
just.
I don't
needs-
know. Maybe it overheated or something?
Yeah, it needs to cool down.
It's raining.
That's what you get.
You know, that's what it is.
I hope you get home safe.
Nah, it's
If you get stranded, he will pick you up and he will take you home.
I don't even drive.
That's where it happens.
I'll take your car.
Exactly. I'll let you rock. I'll let you rock this time because I can't.
You said no.
But anyway, bro, we're gonna get to the shit now. We're gonna get to actually having a conversation.
Oh shit.
How was everybody? You feel me? How y'all doing? How's life? Before we get to the music shit, because this is a music pod sometimes. What's up? Talk to me.
I'm sore, bro.
Why you came in here really like not
Groggy,
down but like
groggy.
grounded.
Yeah, cause I'm sore. I've been working out, bro. It's gym life right now.
Talk about it.
Let's get it.
went
Let's
to
get
the gym
it.
yesterday?
Yes, I went to the gym yesterday, and I normally don't go on the weekends. I'll go during the weekday, but like Monday, Tuesday, like last week, we were like prepping to do the pod, so like I kept canceling going, and then I only went like once during the week, so I was like, let me just go on the weekend, and I did.
How many times you went this week?
I went twice, but like I go for like maybe like 2-3 hours, which is pretty nice.
There you go.
Get some shit done.
I feel you, bro. What you was
That's
working on?
I did like back, I did tries, I did chest, I did fucking some core on Saturday, did a little bit of legs, like you feel me? Like it's not all over the place. Like I'm trying to like have scheduled days. I'm just starting out though, so I'm hoping for the best. I'm trying to.
You take pre-workout?
No, I tried pre-workout and like it's not horrible maybe, but like for me sometimes like I know people say like yeah you get itchy hands or like shit like that, but
It's not good
I
for
don't
you.
feel like I get itchy hands, but more or less like I'm already a hyper person, so I feel like I just end up getting like fucking anxiety because I'm too
Yeah.
amped.
Yo, so I in high school, you remember Jack 3D?
No.
The drink?
Yeah, it was a pre-workout
Yeah.
Oh
that
shit.
got removed because it was a classified amphetamine. Like I remember taking that shit in
What?
high school. Me and I was like, I used to
It's
wrestle in high
like the
school, so I was
original
like
for local.
120 pounds, maybe like 105, 120 pounds, something like that. Small.
Oh shit, you were wrestling?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
And I take this fucking pre-workout, and not like in a bottle of water how you're supposed to. I remember taking it in like one of those snack containers, shaking the water in like a shot and
Oh
doing
my
that.
God.
Bro, I'm sitting there like this, weighting the fucking deadlift and shit. I remember thinking like maybe I just took too much, and then I saw a news report like a year
That's
ago or
fucking
something
crazy.
that they were
That they're
talking about. It
driving
was
you.
an amphetamine. Like the stuff in it is the same shit that they put in meth to make meth
That's
addicts.
crazy.
I
That's
would never.
ridiculous. But yeah,
I'm not
see
comfortable with that.
that's why I don't want to do shit like that. Even like for like creatine, like I want to make sure I'm taking like the healthiest kind. Like if it comes to it, like you know what I mean, like natural shit.
I stopped taking all that shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel like until like at least for now, I'm not gonna consider it. Maybe like after like a month or two, and I really do want to see improvement, I'm gonna actually take supplements and try to like boost it. But for now, I just want to build what I can and see how I like it. Like you know what I mean,
That's
like
it, bro.
naturally.
Take it easy.
Yeah. I do
'Cause-
take like the actual like protein shakes, but I don't do the pre workouts.
I drink
But
protein shakes.
even with the
Yeah, that's
protein
fine.
shakes, you got to be careful though because there's certain ones that they have either like a lot of like lactate in it or they're just like in the long run they'll add like they give you like heart issues and shit like that. So you just got to be careful. So I tried the one that I ended up using. I forgot what it's called, but it is plant based though. It's actually pretty good. It's organic. I don't know.
Must be a great plugin if you knew the name.
Huh?
Must be a great plugin if
I
you
feel
knew
like
the name.
just going right into the kitchen.
Nah, you don't gotta do
You know
all that
what?
work.
I'll Google it,
That's a
but
whole lot of work.
that'll be something else for along down the line. But what about you, man? Talk to me.
Man, I mean, just working. You know what I'm saying? Like work, music, fucking training. I do martial arts.
Oh yeah, you do MMA, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
How long
You
have
do
you
that
been
shit a
doing
lot.
MMA?
So it's split up, right? So I wrestled for 4 years in high school. I've been doing Muay Thai, which is Thai kickboxing, for 11 years now, maybe going on 12, 11
word.
years. And I've recently started doing jiu-jitsu. So I got like a super
really
dope
dope.
professor. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for probably like 4 or 5 months now.
Oh, nice, bro. Where do
And
you do it at?
So UFC gym, shout out UFC gym in Marinick.
Okay.
Been going there my whole life. But it's dope too because like I hate running, like treadmills, all that shit.
I feel
So
that.
I'd rather spar for like an hour, 2 hours at a time
Yeah.
than hop on a treadmill for like 5, 10 minutes. So you talk about like a workout regimen. I don't like to lift either, but you kind of like have to
Yeah.
to stay with all this shit. So like I'll try to like lift maybe 2 days a week, but then like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday,
Body workout, right?
either jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, or both. But that's my shit. It sounds badass to say like, oh, I fight because I hate running, but I don't
Nah.
mean it in a
Have you
badass way at all.
competed? Have you like competed?
I competed in high school. My coach has been
wrestling,
bothering
right?
me. Yeah, for wrestling. They've been bothering me to do like an amateur fight for kickboxing or like a tournament for
Are you
jiu-jitsu.
considering it?
Yeah, no, I definitely
Damn,
am.
that's cool.
You should definitely get it going, bro.
It's on the bucket list and shit. We're not getting any younger.
Back in high school, I used to get into that shit a lot. Though, there was I think it was everything. It had jiu-jitsu, MMA, Muay Thai, boxing, and then you can do like conditioning. There were like two like not like pro, but like in the like UFC, but they were doing like pro fights. And I forgot what it's. I think it's called WFC, Westchester Fight Club.
Oh, word. Okay, now I heard of Westchester Fight Club.
Yeah. Both of the guys who were pro fighters, their both name was Mike. That I do remember. Shout out to Westchester Fight
It's a
Club.
simple names.
One looked like Brock Lesnar, and then the other one looked like I don't know, some tan like dude from like a G.I. Joe like fucking movie. This shit is crazy.
Shout out Mike and Mike.
Yeah, Mike and Mike for real. You guys were awesome. They trained me for all like the 4 years until like I got into some shit where I had to like basically my father took me out.
We talked about this on another pod actually.
Yeah, I was a bad kid, blah blah blah, and then
You still stick with it though? Like you ever try to train, get back with it? I think everyone should do some form of martial art.
I miss it, but no, because I had got into like some type of like surgery issue like with my shoulder,
Word, I got you.
and now I feel like I've been, even though like if it healed, I feel like it's a possibility that it might like mess up again.
Nah, I feel that.
So if 6 niggas pulled up on you right now, you wouldn't be able to like
I would have to
maneuver?
literally reverse my entire fighting style because I'm a southpaw. So like I would have to literally start fighting like regular people.
Like, right? Said he'd have a Sherlock Holmes moment. He's like,
You're also the
starts
Hulk
fighting.
though too, so you only have to fight for a little bit until
Yeah,
you probably catch one hook, and then it's just
I had an advantage too because when say if the person was in his stance, right, and he's like right-handed, every single time he threw a jab, I was able to step out, go around,
I
and
hate
then
fighting
jab
southpaws.
cross, boom, boom, boom. I had three parts of his body where I could hit his cheek, and then the front of his face, and then his ribs would be wide open every single
make
time.
no sense.
I would catch every single time. So like the sparring was like really good. What ended up happening was I was fighting this one dude like Mike, right? The big brolic dude.
Mike or Mike?
The big Mike.
Oh, bet, all right.
Like
that Mike.
Brock Lesnar Mike. And I was scared as shit. So I thought he was gonna fuck me up. So I was like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with a bang. Mind you, I'm like 14 years old. Bro, I punched that nigga in his face. His nose started bleeding. He came up to me. He was like, "Yo, bro, we're just sparring. Calm down." He said it so chill and so calm, but I was so scared, bro. Like that nigga was really. He could have fucked me up at any time.
That was the warning.
Yeah, he could have fucked me up at literally any time. That shit was crazy.
crazy.
So I ended up getting we switched the partners or whatever. Then there was this other dude. He just got done doing like an actual pro fight, and I'm like, why do they keep putting me with fucking pro fighters? And this nigga, it's just hand to hand combat, and this nigga is like, he really wants to fight me this time, and I'm like, all right, bet, yo, bro. When I mean to tell you, two warriors were going at it. I mean, I've never
got
gotten
into it.
Yo, bro, I'm like, bro, aren't you tired? You literally, I just saw your fight 2 days ago on video. Like he just got. Like,
So has the eye swollen.
yo, bro,
He's like, nah, let's keep going.
there was nothing on it. He won the fight. So I forgot his name. I think his name was Danny. And
I thought you were gonna say his name's Mike.
nah,
No
Mike
way.
switched me. He was like, yo, nah, if this kid hits me one more time, I'm gonna fuck him up. So he was like, since he hit me, I'm gonna put him with that nigga. So I think that's what it was. I think he was trying to punish me. He didn't want to actually fuck me up, so he put me with someone else who can
Turn you up a little bit.
who can like really get my shit
You
going.
want to hold back.
Yes, I can actually go with. So I was like, oh shit. So the first round, I'm not gonna lie, he rocked my shit. I was like, damn, he's serious. All right, bet. He got me tight. The second, like, I think he punched me in my eye, and then I was like, oh shit, my eye. I was like, oh shit.
Yo,
this
the
nigga-
internal dialogue
and
is
then-
crazy.
Yeah, I was like, my eye. I was like, this nigga, all right, let's go. The second round, I was tight, and then I actually got him, and then I got him right there in his lip. Boom, right? He's tight now. Now in the third round, me and him are like, we're not even like blocking anymore. We're just punching each other like face to like stomach, face to face, like knuckle to knuckle. Like that shit was crazy. It was such a lit fight. By the end of the fight, we were like best friends.
Word. Okay.
It was like, yeah, we just like
He's like,
that's
we
what
went
we were
through it all.
looking for. Like we weren't even beefing or nothing. He was just like, nigga, if we're sparring, nigga, what's up? I'm like, oh shit, I bet maybe I should like take this more seriously. And then when I actually took it seriously, I was like, oh shit, I'm actually kind of nice at this shit. I fought a fucking nigga who just want to fight, and I held my own. Like
it's like those animes where they basically fight, and then after like you bonded fists, so now you know each other's stories.
Yeah,
You guys
We're
had a
like,
fucking
now we-
Sasuke
now we
Naruto
nigga.
moment.
yo, that shit was
And
crazy.
then you forgot his name.
His name was Danny. Danny Garcia, I think
There
his
we
name
go.
was.
Danny Garcia.
Nah, that's an actual real boxer. But his
I'm
name
like,
was
wait a
Danny.
minute.
And his name was Mike Tyson.
It was Mike Tyson.
Oh shit, and it's another Mike in the mix.
Nah, the Mike, he was like, one Mike was like an Italian for sure. And then the other Mike was like, I think he was just a white dude. Like a farmer, southern kind of guy. I don't know.
I'm thinking
But shout out to the Mikes.
Ukrainian or something, probably.
Westchester Fight Club was lit. I'm glad we bond over MMA and fucking music.
Bro, you gotta get back into that shit.
Honestly, yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. And treadmills suck.
I've been
Stairmasters
scared
suck.
to get my shoulder fucked up, but I think I'm just gonna condition it and then just get it better and say fuck it, we in there. If Curry can come back from a shoulder surgery and hit half court threes,
You gonna take some jujitsu classes?
that's what I used to take, bro. I used to take all
And sign back up?
3 classes, and then what I would do is go back to my school, bro, and then like I would have my friends like set up like boxing matches for me in the locker room, and then we would like hype them up for the week, and then yo, Los is fighting D on fucking Friday. Everybody be there. Blah blah blah. Yo, bro, the shit used to be a whole thing, bro.
Packed out?
Huh?
You just be like packed out? It's
Not-
like at the gym? You guys are
selling
fighting?
tickets.
It was at the gym, but we had a locker room. The locker room was mad big. It was
this is some,
upstairs.
like Def Jam. Fucking, was it
It's
fucking...
crazy.
Stadium.
We had the gloves
Bro.
and everything. Like we would just sit. Everybody would circle around. There was no ring. It was just like somebody
Everybody
would have a
was the
timer, and then that was it. Like
That's
hit locker
crazy.
rooms.
Yo, locker boxing.
Y'all was running 30s or you was running like 3-minute fights?
It was like I think it was like 2-minute rounds. I forgot, but there was the last fight that I fought. It was like, it was pretty crazy actually
You ever
because
got your shit wrapped?
no, because I was actually scared of the fight, so I was actually really training. So I was really going in because he was bigger than me a little bit. He has a kid, he has a wife and everything. Shout out to him, but I'm about to violate a little bit. So, but yo,
His kid's gonna avenge him after this.
yo, dead ass. Everybody is there, right? I'm like, oh shit, cool. He's just standing there, and I'm like, why are you just standing there? Is he waiting for me to hit? And I'm like, all right, bet. So I just started hitting him, pop. Now he's still not moving. I hit him like 3 times, bro. This nigga is not moving. Jab, cross, hook, regular,
Just sitting there?
regular
Eating
shit. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, is he gonna hit me with some shit? I thought he was just like. Then he finally starts to like, try to hit me or whatever. And bro, he couldn't touch me, bro. I was really on some Mayweather shit. Weave. Like he really couldn't hit me. And then there was just one thing I hit him with like a 4-piece combo, jab, cross, hook, and then he came in. I went under, and then I hit him with another I think it was a cross, some shit. I think it was another cross, yeah, because I went to the side and then I was like, boom, bro. Everybody was like, ah! Yo, he was so tight because the combo that I hit him with was so crazy. Everybody was like, ah! Yo, bro.
This nigga just riddled him.
After that, he really tried so hard to like really fight, but he couldn't hit me, bro. This shit was crazy. That was one of my main things. I would go around slap boxing niggas. I lost friendships for slap boxing somebody in the hallway because like I started fucking him. I started fucking with him. Like I put my hand behind my back, and then I was like, all right, come on. He still couldn't hit me, bro.
That's cocky as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna not be your friend, bro. That's boasting.
There's never been an amicable ending to slap boxing.
They don't like to get slapped. So when you slap somebody, yeah, but don't ask me to slap box then.
I'd rather shadow box if it comes to.
I don't want to shadow. Don't ask me to fight because fighting is like. I'm dead ass about it. Danny taught me that. He said once niggas put their hands up, this shit is real life. You
don't play fighting.
Yeah, no. So we gotta really give it our all. We can still be friends after. I'm proof of that. But you gotta give it our all. But when niggas lose, it hurts them to the point where they don't even wanna be your friend because it's a reminder that damn that nigga whooped my ass.
That depends if you're humble though.
It's a pride thing.
You gotta be humble for that shit. Like to want to actually fight, you gotta be prepared to like
get your ass.
Yeah, if someone beats your ass, it's not like a personal thing. It's just like, damn, he got me. You know?
You're not the main character.
You appreciate it because you learn more from like, damn, how did he beat my ass? Did your coach ever used to tell you to like hold the bag and then use you as an example to show a fucking kick? Yo, my Muay Thai coach used to like, you hold the bag and then start kicking the shit out the bag and just have me flying, bro. Like flying, son. Like I would literally fall. Like this nigga, he was cool though. He literally went to Brazil and actually trained for a couple of years and everything. He was cool. Westchester Flight Club was the shit, man. After he left, kind of got a little whack after that, but I still stayed for a little bit. Well, until they kicked me out. I was going to stay regardless. I got offered to fight and like an amateur fight. After the amateur fight, there was like, you know what? Some shit happened that after with my father, blah, blah, blah. That's the last couple pods I think we spoke about. But after that, I was like, damn, it made me not want to go back.
I feel that.
But I want to go back. Yeah, I want to go back, but it made me not want to go back because of how things ended. When I was going. I think
like I said, we talked about this before on another podcast.
I was getting in my head though, like I was like really like, I think I was like, damn, I was getting good. And once I started getting good, I was like, niggas really need to leave me alone. And then I think it was for the best.
Just go to another spot then. If you can't go back there, and check out another spot.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't paying for it.
Word, I
Now I gotta pay
So
for it.
yeah, it was nice when I was a sponsored athlete as a child.
I
Now
wish
it's
like Mr.
different.
Miyagi, like I go to China and then I get jumped and then somebody sees me and then whoops their ass for me and I'm like, yo, train me. You saw how I got my ass whooped?
That'd be dope.
Konnichiwa.
That'd be the best story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you gotta work
Please.
there and like sweep and mop and shit.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
Japan.
wax on,
Trying
wax
to tell you
off.
that's teaching me shit. I didn't teach him nothing. Yo, they were assholes in Cobra Kai though. Those kids, the coaches were literally training those kids to cripple kids.
Yeah,
That
shit was
Sweep the
terrible.
leg.
Shout out to Cobra Kai though. The last season's coming out.
I did not
I'm
see.
the
I
only
haven't
one that
watched
hasn't
it.
watched Cobra Kai.
Huh?
I haven't watched Cobra Kai.
Me neither.
It's really fucking awesome. And
Yeah?
I was like tight because when it first came out, it was actually on YouTube, and I was like, "What is this whack shit?" But then like 2-3 seasons,
Netflix bought it.
yeah, and then there was like an extra season that they was dropping, so there was 2 seasons available. I don't like watching like series when it just starts, and then I have to watch them week to week. I like to let them build up.
Other than anime.
Yeah, no, but with anime, the difference is that I've already caught up, so I can watch them week to week. But I don't.
You
I
finished
wouldn't-
One Piece?
I'm caught up fully.
I have to watch the new
I heard it's like 500 episodes.
I don't know. It's like 1,000.
That's crazy. That's the whole reason why I would not
Like
start
I
it.
think it's like
something.
1047 right
Yeah,
now,
yeah, like 1047.
and then 1072 in the manga.
God damn.
I've been around a long time.
I'm caught up in both actually.
God bless.
Yeah.
But I mean, we talked about his working out, him working and stuff like that. Me working out, bro. What's up with your guys' week been?
Me?
Yeah, bro. How you been? What's going on?
Yo,
What you been up to?
it's been a crazy in a weird way, but in a very good way, because like last year, niggas went through. I had a very great time, but
Okay.
it also came with a very great price,
For sure. Okay.
which is okay. But now I'm learning that this year is literally like a fresh like slate. Like it's finally like getting into my head like this is a fresh start. So like niggas have started working out. It's really cool. I started for I think about over a week now, which is pretty good. I already lost my gym partner, but it's fine. I'd rather do it myself on my
They fell off?
Huh?
They fell off?
It's just that if we say a certain time, it has to be that time because I plan around
Yeah.
the rest of the day.
For
I
sure,
can't
for
sit
sure.
I get
here
that.
like waiting for you like 4 or 5 hours and then hey, you want to go now? Like no, I don't.
Bro, I hate that.
It's like I had a motivation earlier. Now it's like I'm trying to like
I
get
have
ready
other
for
shit
the
to do
night.
now.
Yeah.
And then if I leave and then come back and then it's you feel me, everything else gets pushed back and I can't do that. I had a specific time that we both discussed prior. It's actually one of my biggest pet peeves. Actually, I'm starting to realize like co-hosts aren't even here anymore because of that.
What, like scheduling?
Like if you say you're gonna do something, do it, and if you're not going to be able to do it, have that conversation with
Oh,
me.
100%.
If you're not going to, like now, I realize I don't even have the patience anymore. Like it's like one and done now. I don't even go to strike three
Try
anymore.
not to fuck up, please.
No, actually, I don't even go to strike three. I give you 2 strikes. After that, I already know it's gonna be a pattern.
Is it like a warning after the first strike though? Like, you know, like, yo, let's just not make this a habit. Or is it just like you say nothing and then strike 2 they just don't get a call back?
The first time I don't say anything. The
Okay.
second time I do say something.
Okay, bet.
You feel me? Because the
It's
first
like
time
work.
maybe it wasn't an accident. The second time, alright, bro, what's going on? And then we had the conversation, and then you still do it after. Nah, I can't do that. But anyway, the working out has still been doing like really, really good,
Hell yeah.
which is really like I'm starting to feel my shoulder getting a lot more stronger, a lot more like. But the only thing I'm actually scared to do is the pull-ups.
Mm.
I feel like that's like my biggest challenge right now. I'm just scared that if I go up, my shoulder will just like crack, like boom, boom. But other than
Still
that,
get
it's been
used to
good.
it again.
Yeah, finally got. I graduated in the year 2020, bro. Right,
Okay.
and I've been trying to get a job, like with my degree. I'm a music major, so I wanted to become a teacher. Finally happened. Like Literally, I finally got the job,
Good shit.
Good
which is
shit,
pretty
bro.
dope.
Hell yeah.
Finally gonna be able to teach kindergarten through 8th grade, inspire the next generation
Mr. Loso.
to properly be passionate about the music and
That's fire.
actually go forward with being great, which is cool. So
Are you gonna have them call you Mr. Ape or Mr. Loso?
I'm not going to have any reference towards Abe Loso at all while I'm
At
in
all,
school.
bro?
Mr. Loso would be a
During-
solid name for a tape, though.
Mr. Loso, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I know, but I just don't. I talk about a lot of like non-childish things, and then I don't want them to go home, listen to Abe Loso, and then nobody's even gonna know I'm Abe Loso in there.
You don't want to see the diss track
Instead,
you
I
make to
want-
Lil
I wanna
Timmy?
I'm gonna be like
me.
Clark Kent. Like I'm gonna be like Clark Kent. They don't know while I'm working. This is work, and then when I leave, I'm like Batman or Superman, obviously.
Bro, you're about to live your own Abbott Elementary.
I know this is gonna be crazy because the pay is shitty. The neighborhood is not the greatest. The school district isn't either. But hey, you gotta start somewhere. They're gonna help me get to like certified, which is cool for like the school, and that's actually pretty dope. And I'm actually excited for that. I'm trying to gear up for the rest of the year as well. For like, I already told you what we're doing as far as music.
Yeah.
The podcast shit is getting popping heavy right now, which is really dope. And then we also have a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
No, I said, yes, sir. We getting
Yeah.
shit done. We getting shit done. Everybody getting shit, like, literally everybody sounds like they're getting shit done.
Productivity, man.
You got your Merc Mondays. I got my gym regimens right now, trying to get back in shape. You've got yours, and then you've got the pods going. I like this. This is sounding like a productive start to 2023.
You know what's like, I feel like what the difference was from last year and this year was the where my focus was. I was doing a lot of like, I was focused on a lot of like worldly things when I should have been focusing on the things that I truly loved. And towards the end of the year, once I lost those worldly things and started focusing, because basically I had no choice to, I just realized, wow, this is how
What's
like
important?
yeah, because I told them, I think last week when I was like basically in a relationship, the amount of music that I only made was enough for one album, like 10 to 12 songs. Took me like over a year just to do that. But in a matter of like 2-3 months, I made last year, the first half, I made one whole album where I was learning like the beats and mixing and mastering that. And then towards the end of the year, I started learning like another project, which made me do it faster. So I literally did the second project faster because I learned from the first one. So it's just a matter of productivity and focus where now I'm realizing like, damn, it just hit me because I'm like a dweller in the past. So like I'm really like free of like no relationships. I have everything ahead of me right now. I just had to bear with getting through the bullshit. There's a lot of light after going through the bullshit. So
I feel that.
I've been going through it. It was pretty tough, but like things aren't super great as right now, but it is looking up. Thank God.
Bro,
So,
I think it's that kind of shit, though, that, like, you come back from. You know, they say, like, it either makes you or breaks you. I feel like what they don't really talk about from the make you standpoint is the growth. And I feel like that's one thing I learned from last year that I'm taking into this year is you have this gift as a person where you always have the option to grow.
Yeah.
You have a choice. You can either make the choice to not learn from a mistake and keep making the mistake, or not willing to get better for your own self, or you can grow. You can call yourself out on your own bullshit.
Yeah.
You can fuck up and learn from it. And I think as a person, that's the coolest thing it's like a superpower.
Yeah.
You literally can control if you want to become better. You just have to put the time in. You have to be willing to call yourself out on your own bullshit.
Commitment. It takes commitment. Literally, calling yourself out on your bullshit is big. That's something I've been trying to really like hold myself accountable to do. Like, I definitely like feel like a lot of times like I'll put a lot of things to the side, and it's like I need to be able to like sit up and be like, nah, like get your shit done. Like, and that's like especially like with the gym. Like, this is something I should have done for a while. Like, I'm very active in like sports and things like that, and I feel like I could have excelled like extremely like further, like if I was actually like in physical peak shape, like to get things done.
Yeah.
And like have complete control of like the muscles in my body and like the way I control like move and shit.
By the summertime, bro, we gonna be rocking. I'm gonna look like
We
really
doing
good.
shirtless pies by the summer.
I don't know about that.
It's gonna be hot, bro. You remember what it was like last summer? I don't care.
We're not doing that.
You gotta get Mike and Mike back on the
He's gonna
podcast
have
then.
to cover your nipples.
We'll get censor bars. Put them on.
Just for the
You the
children.
one that's trying to get the titties.
Huh?
You the one trying to get the titties, bro.
I don't want titties. I just want like a fit body. I don't want to be like a big muscular dude.
You said you was trying to look like Terry Crews.
No,
Oh
hell
my
no.
god.
Who would I try to look like right now? I would probably have to look at somebody like, I don't know, like a celebrity who's like a slim brolic type of vibe, like not too muscular but not too skinny. Like
Ice Spice.
yeah,
Might
she
go-
is type curvy in all the right places.
I'm going for like I forget his fucking name, but like Kick-Ass Physique, the actor from Kick-Ass, you know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Oh, I know. The dude who might as well just be Jesse Eisenberg.
I guess so.
Like the main character,
he was
Kick-Ass.
he was in Bullet Train as well. Freaking like he played Lemon.
Oh, the guy from Kick-Ass?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, see,
I'm
that's
looking for a
like
physique like
I
that.
like that too.
it's
That just
like-
got that's the definition of a sleeper build though, because that he does not look like nothing, and then in Kick-Ass before he
Yeah.
puts on that, bro, it's cut
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to have.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to look like
I
regular,
agree.
like with clothing. Like if it comes to it, you can tell a little, but like when like I take off my shirt, you're like, hey yo,
Yeah,
that's a superhero.
yeah, that's exactly how I want to be.
And it's casual too. Like I'll be eating some pizza. Like you feel me? But like with an 8-pack.
I'm not eating pizza. Like fast food, I'm happy to say like I've only eaten it like I think probably like twice.
I've doubled exponentially this year.
Really?
I need to slow down.
Yeah, we gotta chill, man. I like to cook, man. I really do.
I'll be buying groceries sooner or later.
You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. But let's talk about the music now. We got to know each other great. We're doing great. We're moving up in life. Everything's going the way it's supposed to go. Congratulations to you guys. Yay for me.
Kudos to the fans who have accomplished things.
Fact.
Thank you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you. For
Fact.
getting shit done because you heard this pod and now you're motivated to move and act.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how to really put a super hype into things. I feel
But-
like it's because of the amount of like work that I do. I just go on to like next, but that's another story. But anyway, Joe Roc, man. Your name's really Joe Roc?
So actually, Joseph Rocco Angeletta, first, middle, last.
Italian?
Yeah, I'm very Italian.
Hey,
Very
makes sense.
Italian.
Do you speak it?
Only curse words.
Oh,
Only
really?
Curse words and food. That's enough to get by in my house.
He
but-
said, I see. What's up with not having the S's in the vocabulary? Where did that come from?
What you mean? Not the S's.
Right? You don't
There's no
say
S's.
S.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of S's.
Mad S's.
Vincetti, like it ends with an I, right?
Yeah, but they got some S's out there. Not why am I not thinking of Italian names with S's?
Not names, but like the words, like at the end of the words, there's no S's.
Oh, nah, it's all vowels.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit's
it's all
crazy.
fucking vowels. That's shit.
Angeletta.
Angeletta.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't
Mad
know that?
vowels.
I
I
took
think I
a
know
class in it, but I got a D plus. So I didn't
said, but I retained
really
that.
know. Yeah, like I remember I see, and then damn, there was you know that song?
Hell no. Is that Italian?
Yeah, it's
What is this supposed to mean?
I have no idea. It was
Sounds
she-
like a horn.
It was the
Figure it out.
last song she played, and that was the last time I saw her, like, literally in high school. I think it was, like, 10th grade. I never seen her again, like, really.
She left the school.
Nah, I moved on to, like, a higher grade, and she stayed in that grade
I see.
to teach. Life moved on, man, but... Damn, every time you talk, you keep making me reminisce about life. Stop doing that. Mr. Joseph Rocco Roletto. Did I say
Yes,
the
Our
last name right?
Italian friend.
Angeletta.
Angeletta. Fuck.
Yeah.
Joseph Rocco Angeletta. So, like, when did you start rapping?
So it's wild because I've been writing lyrics and poems my whole life. Like,
Poems.
yeah, actually,
Nice.
I'm published in a poetry book. It's called, I shit you not, it's called Great Poems of the Western World.
Wow,
What the
that's
fuck?
pretty dope.
That's
Yeah.
dope as hell.
My
When did you-
grandma, shout out to my Giga, she submitted one of my poems when I was like in 5th or 6th grade.
Oh.
And they took it and they got it into
Do you
published.
remember
and
what
shit.
the
Pay
poem
for it?
is?
Nah, it was some like like weirdly profound dark shit for a sixth grader to come
What
up
was on
with.
your mind?
It was called like Questions. Like it was literally called Questions, and it
Do you
was.
have it? Can you read it, bro?
Yeah,
I
you gotta
don't know
look
if
it
I
up.
have it.
You have to
on
look
me.
it up.
I have to
soon.
look it
That's
up.
crazy, actually, for you to do that in the 5th grade. That's really dope.
But yeah,
Is
so
that
I've
when
been.
you knew you wanted to be a rapper? Or did you write that and you was like, these are some fucking bars right here?
Nah, I always liked stories. I always liked stories, and then I wound up loving music from like driving around with my dad in his Bronco.
He was rapping too?
Nah, he wasn't rapping. In fact, he didn't even fuck with rap. He was just
shit.
like, so yeah, we'd be driving in his Bronco. Shout out to OJ Simpson. You know, the Ford Bronco. It's a fire car.
Shout out to OJ.
But he would always play oldies, mad oldies, like Elvis, Beach Boys, even like fucking Pavarotti, like just a mix of shit. But I would listen to it because he would always tell me the story that the song was about. So I always thought it was dope that songs came with stories.
Yeah, I agree.
And that was like, so it was kind of a combination of me wanting to tell stories to me liking music for the stories. And then I wound up picking up a guitar in 5th grade.
Oh, you play guitar?
Yeah, so that's how I got my start with music, was playing guitar. And then
Oh shit! So you know like actual music theory and everything?
not music theory. In fact, if I could go back to school, I would go back to school for music theory. I had a cool ass guitar teacher who never taught me like the basics. He's basically like, "What kind of music are you into?" And I was like,
He
"Fucking
just
with."
taught you your genre pretty
Yeah,
much.
like I was like, I fucked with Hendrix, I fucked with AC/DC, and he just found the least complicated to most complicated, almost like a
Yeah.
build up.
Ways of progression for you, and then like from there it took off. So
Yeah.
you
He
can
taught
still
you what
play
to
now
play
to
and
this
then
day.
memorize it.
Yeah, like I can still fuck around. I've done scales on my own, so I can still fuck around like that. I'm not like, for the amount of time I've been playing guitar, I can confidently say I'm not where I should be at all.
Yeah.
Because there's motherfuckers who play for like 5 years, and I just,
Yeah, but they
I can't
put in
do none of that.
hours for that. Like I like for example, like I know how to play the piano, but like I can read the music, but it's not as efficiently that I'm supposed to. Like people can just read and play off rip and just like without even practicing. Like I have to sit there and figure it out first before actually like sitting there and be
For
like,
sure.
all right, I'll be able to play for the show tomorrow. I would need like probably like a week before the show to actually
Solid practice.
yeah. In
I
order
wish
to
I could play the ukulele. That's my hidden dream.
That shit's
Ukulele?
tough.
Instrument. The
You've
ukulele.
been saying that a lot lately.
Because I'm not bullshitting. I want to learn how to fucking play the ukulele.
Then play it, nigga.
That's like a COVID hobby.
This
That's,
year-
I know like
Right.
four fucking people who picked up the ukulele as a result of COVID.
You could do it.
That shit's impressive. Watch. Sooner or later, I'm going to have it on the pod. I'm going to have a ukulele on
Yeah,
the
you
pod.
can start the pod like that with a jingle. Welcome to the Jungles Podcast.
Did any of you guys pick up a hobby during COVID?
Gaming.
Masturbation.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely for me, gaming. I actually, like, right at the start of COVID, like...
You were always a gamer.
Like, before... No, I wasn't, actually. It was right before COVID happened. Maybe, like, I want to say a week. I bought a PS4.
It's all downhill
And
from
then
there.
shutdown happened. And I had Monster Hunter.
Oh shit.
And I was
such a
living
fun
my best
game.
life. And then from there it was a wrap. And I
Nah.
started playing Apex, and then I'm just gaming.
All jokes aside though, it was the beats. I wanted to learn how to make beats. And when I did get COVID, that's when I actually started making beats for like the album.
You just locked in.
Yeah, it
That's
was actually
dope.
pretty
Nothing
good.
else to do except sit in
Yeah,
the house.
I learned a lot from. I was like, you know what? I got the kind of like the writing done. Let me focus in the mastering done. Well, the mixing done, and then I'll just learn the mastering along the way. And then I finally got to the mastering part, and then I got like a rhythm to learning the beats. And then
Was it just like you were tired of like buying songs, or tired of like the songs you were finding, or like you just literally just was like, I'm gonna make my own. I want to make my own beats. on
I went
top
to
of
school
what
for
the
this
music
shit.
I make.
Like I spent thousands of dollars to go to school to learn it. So it's not that I wouldn't pay anyone else's for anyone else's product, but it's like I should be able to produce my own product, something out of nothing.
Show to show that you worked hard for this.
Yeah, so
I guess
like
that makes sense.
put the piano on. I can literally play piano and make a song from scratch, and then make it into a beat. I can do it either way versus like say if I don't have the piano, now I know how to do it like digitally. So it's like I wanted to learn all different aspects. So because I realized that I'm not going to be able to find a team for it, like, without paying somebody since I don't have any money. So learn everything, and then I can teach people, and then the knowledge that I teach them hopefully will be enough to be a part of the team. That's the goal.
That's dope.
Have-
That's.
No, you can go.
I was gonna say, I think, taking the time to like learn a skill, like just what I'm saying, like to like really lock in and pick something up,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that takes fucking dedication. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I think I get that from my father, yo. That's one thing I can probably say. Because once that dude says, I'm gonna do it, he does it. And once he says he's going to like really do it, he really, really does it, and very thoroughly, I might add. So it's like I, I went like back home probably like 2 months ago. No, in December. So yeah, almost 2 months ago. And my sister has the same trait like my little ones. So it's like, yo, this shit runs in the family, son.
So,
So it's like once we lock,
do
yeah,
it.
my brother, he has the same exact trait. My sister, from my mom's side, she even has the same exact trait. Like they just like, once they lock in, it's like that's it. There's
That's a
nothing
great
else on
quality
their
to have,
mind,
though.
and then until it's done.
Well, that's fire because it's so much better to like say nothing and do everything. And I feel like there's so many people that would rather be like, I'm gonna do this,
Yeah.
and this, and tell you how great everything's gonna be.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
there's such a shift mentally when you're just like,
About it.
don't tell what you're. My dad has a saying, don't tell me what you're going to do, show me what you've done.
yeah,
And that shit used to get me pissed off when I was a kid because I used to be so hyped telling people all the great stuff I was gonna do.
yeah.
And he would always just come in like immediately like fucking
Shutting that
Matumbo
shit
shutting
down.
that shit down. Like, don't tell me what you're gonna do, show me what you've done. And like it took me until I want to say maybe 2-3 years ago to like actually realize what that means. And it's not necessarily saying don't brag, it's more so saying don't talk about something until it's finished because
Yeah.
there's so much shit that can get fucked up in the process.
I agree.
Or if you're gassing yourself up, like for a music standpoint,
People want to see you fail sometimes. So
those motherfuckers that
You
will
gotta
hit
do
you up.
both though sometimes, especially as a music artist, because like I feel like it shows you like who you are personally, because when you say, for example, you run into the artist who talks that shit and then nothing comes out of it, then of course you're gonna get those fans who's expecting that and actually want that. But when you actually are that artist who talks that shit and then walks behind and then actually backs it up with some great shit, not only that they're going to respect you for it, but they're going to actually kind of like not fear you, but like start coming correct. You feel me? Because that's what I do, bro. Like when you like certain great players, certain great people, certain great influencers, they have a certain cockiness and edge to them, and it distinguishes them from like everyone else. And I think like a certain type of cockiness, not like a
I
oversaturation
feel
of
like
it.
more like it's
You need it.
confidence.
I was about to
It's
say a
I think
confidence
it's
over
confidence because
cockiness.
to be able to
It's
sit there in the
both.
middle of a mall and just record yourself doing a cringy dance or things like that, and you know you have to, and you're doing it for like 3 to 4 songs, and like making sure you have content to post, and you're committed like that. That's confidence.
It's not like talking shit or like at somebody, but when you say you're going to do something and actually do it, people actually would look up to that even more. They are when you continually like he says Merc Monday every week, and everybody
It's
knows
there.
moving forward it's there. People like he said it and then he did it. Like that's more respectable than one person saying it and not doing it. You feel me? But what he's saying is you have to not come from it from a disrespectful standpoint, or like not in a sense like throw it in anybody else's face. You feel me?
Yeah.
Certain people aren't going to, in a sense, believe you the first couple times you do it, but once probably like episode 50, you was like, oh shit, this shit is gaining traction. You just
People
gotta
fuck with me.
yeah. It's but you have to, in a sense, hold certain things inside as well. Like what your father was saying, I agree with to an extent. I think both can, in a sense, coexist depending on the situation. So like, don't say everything that you're doing, because then someone else might be able to take that idea as well and then do it before you.
Yeah.
Or like, don't post and share all your music or all your content, and next to you hear that same bar in the next like person
Move
song.
silently.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Just
That sucks.
don't overshare and don't over be detailed, but you can be firm, concise, straight to the point, and still back it up. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I mean, other than that, like Rock, do you have any like music out? Like, do you have any albums dropped? Like, I mean, I haven't heard too much of your music yet. I'm hoping to like listen to more of it like after we're done with the pod and shit like that. So like, I mean, like, what kind of genre do you go for? Like, what's your
So, I mean, I guess if I'm putting a blanket statement, hip hop, rap is the base genre, but like, I think I'm starting to branch more into that alternative style. I got my starts with boom bap because like that was my influence growing up. Like
Of
I fucking
course.
like Big L. In
yeah.
my opinion, Big L is the greatest MC
Big L's
to
go.
ever live. I feel like he's not in the conversation as much as he should be. I feel like his
Yeah.
his flow, pattern, cadence, wordplay is shit people are still doing today.
Hell yeah.
But you
Definitely.
know, I started with boom bap. My first project
You know how he
was
died, right?
what?
You know how he died, right?
He got shot by people that thought he was his brother, right?
Yeah.
Wild,
Shit is sad.
wild.
That's so sad.
But my first project was called Drive Through Tapes,
Mm.
and it was like a collection of just like shit that I was going through at the time. But it was all very boom bap centric. Then I made a tape called Classic Rock. That was the first one I put on streaming platforms.
Okay.
That is strictly boom bap, like '90s, like
It's
tribe,
vibes,
like
bro.
heavy Tribe Called Quest inspirations on those. Big L, Nas, like that was all shit because that was like my bubble.
Who's your top five then? Like Big L.
So top five across like all time.
Yeah.
Big L's number one. Um,
That's an awesome one. I haven't heard Big L
Word.
in a long time.
Bro, it's just different.
His freestyles is crazy.
I was bumping Big L and Jay-Z's freestyle the other day when I was driving, and somebody rolled down their window and I seen them stick out their phone for the Shazam.
Yo.
And I just turned it down and I yelled the name of the song. And they're like, yo, thank you. I was like, yeah, I got you, bro.
Turn your
Yeah.
tux red, far from broke, got enough bread, and mad hoes, ass Beavis, I get nothing but head.
That was my shit.
Bro.
That was my shit.
And he said he was tired. He was even like awake in the studio when he was cooking that shit.
Yeah. I think he was just like freestyling them too, right?
I could imagine so, bro.
My boy
Sluts and
was
stitches,
yeah.
no love for bitches.
Different.
Yeah, that was the shit right there.
Different.
Rest in peace, Big L. We're gonna have
For
to
real.
listen to him right after this pod is over, respectfully.
Put it on. That was the first song I heard by him. And I was just like, this was coming off of like a very generic experience to rap. Like 50 Cent, Eminem,
Yeah.
like, you know, early 2000s listening to rap. It's actually funny because there's a story that I tell that I got into hip hop. My dad and his brothers own an auto body shop.
Okay.
And we basically, I was free labor. I found out that's what it was at the end of the day. And at first, I thought it was like a
family shop.
word. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's like an experience to like grow. And you know, he's like,
That's
come on,
probably
come
why
work in the
he
One day
went
I'm
shop.
gonna own this.
So free labor. I came in. I would sweep. I would like sand cars and shit. Mind you, I'm in like 4th, 5th grade. Fucking
It's a trade.
3M,
Trades
wedging
are
down cars and shit. But people would leave their shit in their cars.
You was
So
robbing them?
what?
You was robbing them?
Nah.
You stealing CDs, nigga?
It stayed in their cars when they left. But one time, there was a tape that was playing, and it was a rap tape, and my dad was basically like trying to bring me in to listen to the song to show how shitty rap is.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Like he's like, Joe, listen to this. Do you think that this is actually music? And I dipped my head in, and it wound up becoming what I would later find out is 36 Chambers of Death. So I walk in there, and it's like Bring the Ruckus, and he's just like, can you believe this? I'm just like, kinda.
This shit spitting.
Kind of fired. I went back and like, I forgot who I hit up. It was like one of my friends was deep into rap, and I was like telling him the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what part I think it was the part where he was like, fuck, what was it? Well, I stomp a mud hole in that ass because I'm straight out the swamp, creeping up on sight. Now it's Fright Night. My Wu-Tang slang is mad, fucking dangerous. So I told him that. He told me what it was, and it was all downhill from there. I was like, fuck, I'm diving deep into this shit, bro.
You know what he
Wow,
did?
that's crazy.
I think since he knew you were getting into it, he felt kind of down because he probably wanted to pass down the business to your ass, and he knows like, nope, you're gonna be a rapper. Now he gotta pass it on to the next of kin.
Nah.
You have brothers or anything?
I got an older sister.
Yeah, it's hers now.
She's gonna be taking that on the bro. They're trying to get out of that shit so quickly.
Everybody's trying to
That body shop, bro.
Yep.
They're not trying to run that.
Nah, it's not like a family.
I mean, it is. They
franchise.
started it themselves, but now they're just like done with it. Plus, cars are gonna start driving themselves and shit.
Oh, they see that they're looking down the line.
I don't know. You heard about that Tesla? I think like a couple months ago that like stopped
in the highway,
on the
right?
highway, and like
Yeah.
it caused like an 8-car collision.
That was recently. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know, but when this pod drops, it's gonna be a couple months. So thanks for breaking the time. Continuing.
The
They already
variant's
know
gonna
it.
show up now.
They already know this.
No, this is for continuity purposes. Okay, so
Continuity.
we're gonna. All right, yeah, but yeah, you heard about that Tesla like a couple months back when it got into this accident. It caused like an 8-car collision.
How about just saying the date, like the precise date? Like
I would have to like have a newspaper present.
No, or just have the information ready.
There's reasons I don't.
There's reasons. What are the reasons? Now I want to know the reasons.
My phone is currently recording me speaking to the existence. The reasons why.
Prior. And plus, look, I have a phone here.
You want to look it up?
Yeah. So you can say on August 1988, this Tesla got car crashed.
That'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, it'd be one hell of an article.
Watch out.
This is just.
Damn, I was really about to say 1988. Like
we could have
their
had
horses and
conversation
carriages and shit.
Smooth talking about the business. Now we're looking up a car accident.
The Tesla car crash. That
Yeah,
was
man,
2 days ago.
Scary.
Let's see the actual date. January 20th, 2023.
You see how old it sounds now when I could have just said a couple months ago?
Damn, that was months ago to everyone watching the episode right now.
Yeah, that was months ago to everyone watching.
As I said prior to this, and thank you.
But a couple of us
continuity broken.
There's no continuity broken. They already know.
I already started with a couple months ago, so when they heard it, they would have been like, a couple months ago? Oh, okay. That was back
that was back when I wasn't 6'5".
Yeah, you feel me? And I wasn't swole as fuck. Like, crazy ass time.
You think about by the time this episode drops in real life, you're going to be looking I
better. I mean, if this is dropping by the summer, like, I got like a 6-month like plan at least to like get myself physically ready.
You know what I think?
To look good. Like,
I think everybody got the workout fever, and by March it's gonna die down, and everybody's gonna be like, go to the gym next week.
If I got abs already, then yeah, fuck it. But nah, I'm committed.
You see,
I'm committed.
He already said it. He already said it.
He's got it.
It's going. I hope so.
But wait,
I'm
back.
knocking at your door.
We got the Wu-Tang in the car. You got the business. You don't want the family business. They're trying to get rid of it. If anybody's looking for an auto shop,
yeah, East Coast Auto Body. I got that.
Nah, come
shop.
on.
Buy that shit. But
don't buy that shit, guys. Don't buy that shit.
So like you were saying, you went back for like your first album. You went back to like mad boom bap shit and things like that. Like what about like what's current like going on? Like what is your main genre still boom bap? Or like you said, it's alternative, right?
Nah, definitely more alternative, and I've been able to
alternative like in terms of like singing, like or like,
I think just like the overall like it's like it's not mainstream like what mainstream rap is right now. I feel like it's not that like. From a sonically, I've tried a bunch of different shit. So like, I had a tape that came out, which was I think when you and I started linking up was it was New Rock City. It was the first tape I dropped, and it was based off of a show we did. We did a sold out show at the StubHub Center.
You had a live action song for that too, right?
Yeah, there was.
Was dope.
Yeah, so I did a show and basically it's dope how this all came together because New Rock City was the name of the show. And you ever have like one of those like artist like showcases where everyone shows up and you bring your people and then once someone's done, their people leave and then by the time you get to the last person, there's like 10 people in the crowd.
That shit sucks, man.
So I said, fuck that. And
you went first?
I spent the time. It was my show, so I put it together. Me and my group, Musical Mercenaries, we put that shit together. And
then they left after they performed?
No, I made it a point to make sure every person I invited, every artist, I invited 5 artists on, made sure that we already had a song together. So
everything was your show.
Okay.
Word.
But
so
they were helping. With
so they went
features.
first, like 3, 4, 5 artists went first. I was the headliner. And I told people, and there's a video I put on my Instagram.
That's
like,
mad smart.
I'm like, I don't know where any of you motherfuckers think you going, because everyone's getting back up on stage. So I don't want to see anyone dipping towards the exit. Everyone you came to support is gonna be back up. And my entire set was a mix of songs that I've done with features.
Yeah.
Unreleased features. Songs no one's heard yet. So then what I did after that show was I took those songs with features. We got into the studio. We made them a whole EP. So that was like my first like real down-to-earth tape was New Rock City.
And you made that from the show, right?
Yeah, it was all based off that show.
How long ago was that?
This was 2019.
2019?
Yeah, or I think, no, the show was 2019. New Rock City was 2020. So I think
you dropped that during COVID.
Word, yeah. Because I remember we put out like promotional masks and shit. You're really hopping on with that.
I remember that. You had the
Everybody
New
was
Rock
making
City
them
mask.
Yep,
Yeah, that shit
yep.
was funny. I'm gonna be honest. I miss masks.
I have a question though.
I miss face masks, guys.
For the shows that you had, like you said that you had basically made your show for the New Rock City. Like a lot of artists don't really know how to like go about that. So like where were the like starting points and like the plan to like even get the show started?
So it was basically like we wanted to. So you have to. I feel like all of those artist showcases are all the same. That they're all focused around like making sure that the promoter gets his money.
So you had a promoter?
No, we did this all on our own. We did it all out of our own pocket. Luckily, one of our boys was working at the StubHub Center when this shit popped off, and they had like this open venue that could fit about 100 people.
Oh, okay.
So we had the spot locked in. We had the date locked in. And then it just came down to reaching out to like sound talent, which was cool because we didn't have to go, fishing like all these other
like
companies
you said, it was
do.
people that were in your features.
People I know, people I've been at with shows, I've seen perform, I've fucked with, I'm a fan of their music.
Okay.
And they were, down to do their thing and come through. So it all really worked out perfectly, and I feel like shit does not work out perfectly often. This was one of the rare times where everything kind of clicked how it needed to.
Fell into place. Everybody had a dream and saw it through.
What's the music moment that didn't click for you?
Ooh. Like didn't click at all?
Yeah, like what was just some shit that just really got you tight, but how did you get through it?
Oh, all right. Yeah, so
was it like a brain fart?
Like, have you ever had like a bad show?
Nah, I love performing.
Or a bad fan, like a bad confrontation?
Nah, I when it comes to being live on stage, that's been my thing ever since I was a little kid. So that comes down to energy, I feel like.
Yeah.
If you could have the wackest music, but if you come out there and you're fucking lit and you're doing back and forths with the crowd and shit,
that shit is crazy.
Like your energy's there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're saying into that mic. People are gonna start moving. So
I'm the opposite. I have to start doing that hoorah like rah rah shit on stage. I would sit there and be like, yo, listen to these words, guys.
Just listen.
Close your eyes.
He'll close his eyes too.
I'll dead ass close my own eyes.
Listen, I want to hear
Ride
anyone
this
right
journey with me, guys.
Right.
This is a drug, I'm telling you. Just close your eyes and imagine my voice. But I gotta really, I gotta be in there.
Did you do a show track or did you just rap over the song, vocals and all?
I don't like to rap with the vocals playing. I like to rap like with me live. And
so you do a show track?
That's what it's called?
Yeah. Good.
I don't like people who do that.
Yeah, no. Who was it? The fucking versus Dipset versus fucking Jada and them?
Yeah, Jadakiss went crazy.
Yeah, he lit them up. They were like, they're lip singing. They're not even.
Yeah.
Bro, but that's real shit. Because
yeah.
when you're like, because you're talking into a microphone on stage, meanwhile your entire mastered song is blasting over the speakers. No one's gonna hear a word you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. You can just say some bullshit.
Why are you even here?
But yeah, exactly. What are you doing?
It's like, what are we having, a listening session?
Yeah,
that's basically what it is.
Crazy. And then like they weren't even like use it as an excuse to like sometimes like mess up or just like keep going or just not even talk to the mic. There's people who would just not talk to the mic and be like, yeah, and ad lib their own song. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm here to see you perform your own song live.
Ad lib on top of ad libs that are already playing in the back from your fully mastered
track. What are you doing?
And it's organic too, yo.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I feel like it's organic when it's you. If you fuck up,
they
like
feel it.
Bro, the best example of this is it was Tyler the Creator, one of my favorite artists, Tyler the Creator.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Bro, nice.
Hey,
like old Tyler, bro. New Tyler too. What am I saying? I defend the shit out of Tyler the Creator.
That's my boy.
Yeah, fucking love Tyler.
All right.
But there's a video where Rusty's playing, and he forgot the lyrics to Rusty when he's on stage. And Rusty's probably one of the dopest songs off of Wolf, which was like his big album. And he forgets the lyrics and just starts freestyling. But what I'm saying
that's
is,
what you got to do, man.
There was no vocals. There was no vocal track, so he's just going. In that moment in time where he instead freestyles a completely different thing that everyone in the crowd knew was freestyle, it made it go that much crazier.
Yeah,
like,
that much harder.
This? Like, holy shit!
You gotta just keep your composure. Sometimes I've done that before, But when I know I fucked up, I'll be like, yo, my fault, yo, I fucked up. But I gotta stop doing.
Yeah,
I'll still
muscle through
keep
that
going
shit.
though. But then at the end, I'll be like, my fault, I messed up a little, y'all. So
Yeah, you can't
I'll
admit
finish
it.
the track, but I'll still tell them like, yo, that.
Just so you know, that wasn't everything you should
Yeah.
have felt. He's like, that's not all the
Yeah,
feelings.
because I'll remember the pattern and I'll remember the timing of where everything is. So I would just have to, if I mess up, I just have to remember the next line of that pattern, and then I'll be good and be able to catch on to the rest. But it's like for me, my mess up comes from like stuttering. What about you?
I feel like maybe breath control. You know, I feel like that was a really that. Thank God for the honestly, the Merc Mondays was a big thing to help with that
Yeah,
too, because
Training.
that's a
being
good
able to
one.
like know, hearing lyrics in your head, writing lyrics down, and then saying
Saying it
lyrics
is
out loud
so
are
different.
three different modes.
Yo, shit is crazy. I completely agree with you, because don't forget even recording it into the mic as well.
Yeah,
That's totally different. So
Now
live
you gotta speak up
performing
more.
it and recording performing it, those are two different things. And I had to learn that like very hard. So like the hard way. So basically, when I would do the live performances, that's when I started, because I started doing that before actually recording. Like I was in these like group ciphers. We were always like rapping out loud.
hmm
So it was always like a performance type of vibe. So I would take that into the mic, but then it'll come out very, very excessive. And then it would be too much for the mic, and then too much compression and shit
just
like that.
clipping throughout.
Yeah, it was too much. So like I learned how to like, it was more like not breath control but energy control. But now it's, I have to be careful, because certain songs that I realize that I make like tonic, like where the tone is like different, it's hard to produce in live like shows,
Yeah,
which is
that
crazy.
like you can't get the whole bar out. Is that what you're saying?
Like when I sing it, it's mostly the singing parts. Like mostly the singing parts when I do, or like certain melodies, it's more comfortable to hit on like while recording than it is for me to hit and make it sound as good while live. So
Mm.
what I did was I realized that my voice is low. So most of the time when I go out to perform, their mics is not that good. So what I end up doing is I'll make songs that I know for sure will sound good for the live performances, and then I'll make the other songs just for like the audio. But it has to be a solution to being able to like, cause I don't know, bro. My voice is mad weird. I don't
That's
have like,
unique.
And
huh?
It's unique. It's not weird.
And
It's unique.
and Carlos are two
Yeah,
different
because when I
voices
rap,
entirely.
sing, do the melody, do all that extra shit, I can do it and make it sound good on the record, but actually performing that for certain songs is very difficult, and I can hear it too. It's like, ew,
Mm.
that shit sound nasty.
But do you think you hear that just because your ear is more, I guess, tuned to it? Like I feel like if
Hey,
you're
that
just
shit-
giving
he's
your all to a
He's
crowd, people
definitely
will fuck
asked
with
me
it.
as well, and I'll be like, bro, I can tell when you're going really deep in your voice, and when like you're just like trying, and then when you're just being like chill, and,
Yeah,
like you're just rapping, you know, and it's really calm to you.
it's because I can't hear myself like when I'm like, so I don't know if they can hear me.
It's
So
because the bars are so hard that he comes at it more aggressively. So he's like, "Fuck you talking about? I'ma get the money." And but then you know when
I
it's a
don't ever
regular
come
sheet,
like
he's
that.
I think you got a song like that. I
like.
think I heard you do
Not
that.
fuck you talking about, but think I lost it. I think he's referring
You see
to.
what I'm, but you
It's
see what I'm
fucking
saying?
talking.
I mean, I was just saying in general. Look, it's not that far off. The thing was the octave. All right, I'm getting at the octave.
Yeah, I would use more of my voice, but while I'm using like I guess the studio, is easier for me to use more of like my stomach.
Yeah, you have more range because a you're not yelling. I feel like even though you have a mic, when you're on stage, you're still gonna be louder than normal.
I
Exactly.
mean, like, do you feel like you have a different like a voice compared to like your regular voice and your rap voice? Like,
I don't think so, and I feel like that's something I get a lot. Like someone fucking commented on one of my TikToks because I put the Merc Mondays on TikTok
Yeah.
as well. Guy was just like, "Man, I wish you didn't sound like that."
what?
What do you
And I'm
mean?
like,
That's
"Damn,
doing
bro.
mad
First off, why
rude.
don't you say I wish you didn't sound like that? Who else are you talking to?" But I don't think I have a different voice from when I talk versus when I rap, and I feel like you don't need to. But it's like apparently, Be Real from Cypress Hill. Apparently, he's got a mad deep voice. Actually, I heard him on a podcast. He does have a mad deep voice.
Really?
Meanwhile, this guy's like, "It's the pirate trip, but the shit with
That's
the
how he
hook."
raps?
Yeah, bro.
That's actually crazy.
I'm the opposite. Like I feel like I have a soft voice while we talk, but then while we rap, it's a little bit deeper.
He'll put the bass boosted version and it blows so into his vocal.
That's
track.
my energy though. So like that's what I think the difference is that I don't have to necessarily like yell or like talk loud into the mic when I'm recording. I can control the range of how loud I need to speak on the interface. So I can just talk literally like this and rap. But on stage I can't do that.
Do you try to make a rap voice? Like,
No, I
have you
really
ever
don't.
thought about? Because I feel like I've never tried, but I don't know if there's people who have. Like, that just sounds so weird to me. You know what I mean? Because I feel like rap is such an
I feel
organic
like it's
thing.
just a persona though. Like
It's the amount of
sometimes,
energy,
like
bro.
the way you express yourself, I guess you could.
It comes out differently.
Yeah, you'll say it in a different light, like the way it comes out of you. That's why I feel
Yeah.
like we're like where I say like sometimes like he has like extra bass in his voice compared to other songs where it's more chill and light or like fun, like you know, and he's adding like different tones to it. Like I don't know, if you guys get what I'm saying.
No, I understand.
I'm
Because
just making sure.
it's definitely like different aspects that you have to like tackle when you're making a record. Because when you're making a record, you're not only making it to only allow it to be heard on streaming platforms. You actually do want to perform the records. So like now, I just want to make sure that they sound good both on like the record and in person as well. Is very important. A lot of artists nowadays they don't do that shit. They records sound hard as hell, but most mainstream rappers that you hear their live performances, you're literally like, what the fuck? And they're not doing the performances how we prefer them to. They're letting their own mastered version play in the background.
Yeah, you can't stand that.
That sucks.
It's just, especially if you're like if you're a fan of live music.
Yeah.
Like, what band do you know pulls up with their instruments and then you just hear
Play
their
the
fucking
actual-
song playing in the
they're
background and they're
just
just like,
air drumming.
that'd be
Yeah.
crazy. That'd be absolutely insane. As a rap artist, your instrument is your voice. So if you're gonna go on stage, why are you going up there and your voice is already playing?
Yeah.
Bro, use it, perform, like be here.
Yeah, be present in the moment.
I mean, it should be a tool. Like my engineer, he helped me figure out what a show track is.
Yeah.
And he was just like wherever you think you might be running out of breath, or if you have like backing vocals, I would say keep the backing vocals in.
Yeah, that's what I
So
do.
we kept the hook in. The hook was dimmed down. We kept the ins and outs, like the backing vocals in as well, but everything else completely organic.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. Just so they can hear how the hook would sound and they'd be able to like sing along as well. So I'll definitely keep the hook in. It's a good strategy, man. And it's good practice. It's like good for your body actually. You don't understand how healthy it is to like rap, especially if you do it for long periods of time.
Have you been to any like open mic nights or things like that recently and performed, or like has it just been the Merc Mondays? Like have you been trying to branch out?
It's just been the Merc Mondays. I used to do a lot of like the city shows where you would get like they'd hit you up on Instagram, you know, get people
Everybody
the tickets.
comes, free shows.
Yeah.
and-
So I've done that. My boy Pancho, which shout out to them by the way, because he started this whole encore music group thing, and they went super viral recently. So shout out to them because they've been putting it like that dude. Definition of grind. But basically, at the tail end of COVID, he started doing this like in studio thing where he invited a bunch of Westchester artists to pull up and just like get on stage and listen to each other. So it was like going on for about a month or so. Before they got shut down because it got too fucking crazy. But it was it was lit. It was like
That sounds
coming back from COVID and getting on stage. It felt fucking good. That's my goal for 2023 though. Is I want to do more live shows because it's good for content. It's good for exposure. It's good for networking, and it's just
good for confidence too.
Yeah,
It's
hell
to
yeah.
help you feel like you're getting somewhere with your dream. Like I
Other
feel
shit,
that.
man.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely had like a little bit of more motivation too. After like going to the open mic nights and stuff last year, like that did help like spark a little more like fire. And even then at that point you had like an album almost done, which was the dope part.
The album was done, the deluxe wasn't done at the time.
See, that's what I'm saying, almost.
So it wasn't like I just wanted to make sure that because I want to basically I was venturing out to different venues that host like open mics and stuff like that. So when I do have an album to drop, I'm gonna use that as like a rollout to set up like a mini tour,
Word.
and then I want to actually have like something else planned out for it that we're trying to get into the works. But that's why I was asking so many questions about the show, because that's the next step. But would you be willing? Have you ever like actually collabed with someone other than a song with like an actual album, or was it just that group from the show?
Like features like for an entire project, feature on an entire project, or
Yeah,
I've never done an entire project with another like collective or artist. Am I open to it? Absolutely.
that sounds
Um,
dope, man.
that's something I've ingrained in my brain when it comes to this shit is just I laugh at myself when I send it in a DM. Like if
Yeah.
someone hits me up like, yo, I got a beat for you, yo, you want I'm always down to work. That's
What's
what
the
I
goal
always say.
though?
I'm always down to work.
What's the plan here?
What do you mean?
Like down the line, like what do you see
What's the
yourself doing?
dream?
The dream is
Yeah,
financial freedom,
the
bro.
freshman XO ciphers, like
Freshman, bro, that
you
shit.
think you're gonna be there, like spitting, like
My goal is to get paid doing what I love, and I feel like it's that simple for me.
just
Because
making music.
whether it's making music, for me, it's creating. I love like music is the vessel for it, but when it comes down to it, what I love is creating.
How do you create? Like, well, other than the music, what else are you creating?
Well, I think that's where I think that's where the martial arts come in. I think expressing yourself through something like that, having your own way to express yourself, that's in of itself creation. Music is creation, content is creation. Um, I'd love to even just like write music for a living. Just like
I feel like I can see where it's coming from. I feel like early, I think you mentioned you do a little bit of digital marketing as well too.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I get it
absolutely.
where you're like, I just like to create and like bring things to life and like, have exposure on things that
It's
people
so
should see.
cool
Yeah.
because I feel like that was one of the dopest things I learned about when I made a studio. When I started actively like mixing my own music, like
hmm
the one thing I hated was going to a studio with an idea in my head and then relying on someone else to
Actually,
interpret my
bring it out to
thoughts.
life. Yeah.
It never works out the same way. Now I feel like I have this image, this picture in my head, and I know what I want. I know, and now I've learned how to make it sound like what I want. So I can take 100% of an image when I would have given it to someone and gotten 65% of that image, and now I can get like 96, 97% of that image. So
Yeah.
I think to the point of creation, taking pride in every step of the process makes you appreciate the
The
end product
music
that
even
much more.
more. Yep. I definitely appreciate, and I think to me, I feel like it started to become very like addictive, which gets me excited to do the next one, because like the journey of making the song is what I truly like enjoy, like the whole process of it, from down to making the beat, down to the writing of it, the mixing, the mastering, everything. Like I just genuinely enjoy the process. It's therapeutic for me. So like, there's different aspects of music that you said you've done. There's different aspects that you've like, melodically, that you've like dove yourself into. Like, what's kind of like your niche out of all of them that you would always kind of like go back to, because there's different elements in music that you explained,
So I don't know if it's going back. I don't think I want to go back to anything
like the
until I find out
recording, the
that it
rapping.
works. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, like, what's your favorite part about music that you like to do? Is it the recording part of
Oh,
it, the
bet.
rapping, the writing, the live performances, the shows? Like, what's your favorite part about basically being an artist?
So I love the live performances. I think that's just always going to be a thing, live performances. But I think my favorite part of music that I'm right now is experimenting,
Experimenting?
trying. Like my new project, my new tape, Happy Pills,
Mm-hmm.
dropped it at the end of last year,
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
and it is just it's cohesive. So it tells a story, but it is the most experimental thing I've done to date,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a product of learning how to mix and understanding how to make something sound like what I want to sound like,
Yeah.
starting to understand the theory behind music, and I think took a lot of chances. Stylistically, there were a lot of chances on Happy Pills
Yeah.
that I think really kind of paid off for my own personal growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think my favorite part of music is experimenting, because realistically, you don't know what's going to be the thing until it's the thing.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
by doing the same thing and sticking to the same formula over and over and over again, what was it that like Einstein said? He said the definition of insanity is doing something over and expecting the same
Yeah,
results.
no,
But it's also the definition of perseverance.
No, you're right. You're
I
right.
mean,
So I think consistency is. I'm a fucking supporter of consistency, 100%. But I think if you're not
change is
willing
always good for the better.
to try something different, it's.
Yeah.
I think there's a willingness to try something different. If you're not willing to try something different, you're hindering yourself from your own growth.
That's
I
how I
agree.
feel about people who don't watch anime. Every time I recommend it, and they're like, I'm like,
Every time I
you're
recommend
hindering
One
yourself.
Piece, bro, they're like, no, that's too much. You're just not willing.
Don't you want something to watch? It's a lot
Forever?
to watch. Not even forever.
Not forever.
It doesn't take that long. But
It depends how much
that's
effort
fair.
you put into it.
That's
if
fair,
you
yeah,
watch
exactly.
2 episodes, probably 2 episodes a day, you'll get there in like 2-3 years.
But if you like really remember like how you binge shows, like you gotta remember like you'll binge the fuck out of the show.
Once you start to get to a certain part, you're not gonna want to stop watching. I'm like, oh shit, this shit is literally getting better and better and better and better.
That was me with Naruto. I
Did
got
you
on
know-
Naruto mad late.
Did you know
me
that
too.
One Piece actually was the most watched show of 2022?
I learned that today
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it
because he
beat
posted it.
it beat
You're welcome.
Stranger Things.
That's
It
crazy, by the
fucking
way.
beat Stranger
Yeah, because Stranger Things was fucking lit too. I'm not even gonna lie, that was one of the
Yeah.
better shows. I got into it late too. Last
I was
year.
mad late on Stranger Things.
Bro, I finished. He walked into my house as I was finishing the last episode of season 4. I walked into his house the next day. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm like on season 2. I'm on season 3 of Stranger Things." I've been binging it the whole night.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, it looked so cool that I just wanted to fucking see like how the fuck it got there." Like,
Yeah, I was off that weekend.
he had a good time with Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
I was usually at that time like not really off, like on the weekends, and I was like, yeah, fuck it.
I need a show.
Yeah.
And then I came over and I binged all of season 4
Yeah.
again with this nigga. It was great.
I watched it all last year, but when I say last year, I watched it in the span of like a month and a half. Like me and my girl, we powered through
Yeah.
that, bro.
It's a great show.
Shit's crazy.
But yeah, One
It's
Piece, Goat Piece definitely was the most watched show of 2022. So I've been recommending it to people, and I'm gonna keep on doing that. And I'm sorry if you get annoyed sometimes, but if you like good shit, half of the things I recommend to the niggas that watch this that know me, y'all loved it. Stop saying no to this, please.
I'm gonna let him preach, guys,
Like-
because I'm saying the same shit, and
Just
honestly. Anyway, do you have any questions for me? You don't really know me.
what do you got
Shit,
for
for
me?
Brad?
All right.
Pulls out a notepad.
Yeah. You know what I feel like is always a fun question to ask. I feel like when it comes to podcasts, doesn't get asked enough.
Okay.
What is like what's the least desirable trait you have in a guest? Like when someone comes up and you're just like, damn, like they're not talking enough, or the energy's just off. Like
The least desirable trait
it just throws the whole
Probably-
vibe off.
is stupidity for me.
For me, it'd be they just smell bad.
Damn.
That just sucks.
That's real.
I
Because
would
you're
not-
sitting on a couch.
Yeah.
I would not just want to sit here in this room in a pile with somebody that's musky
Smell
as
like
fuck.
ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, damn, like I'm not, and me being nice, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna need to like spray something. in
He
this
gonna
room.
be looking at him the whole time in the pod like, yeah, I'm happy.
You gonna see me like this? Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy. Yo, talk
Wait, I
over
have to
there.
put a mask on now. I'm coughing.
I mean, I can't answer that question only because I mean, with the guests that we've had personally, I feel like everyone's been in a pretty comfortable state with us, and like we haven't had anyone that's like too shy. Like most people, like they come here, they'll drop some shit. You know what I mean? Like
That's
they'll
good
say
shit.
what they want to say, and
Yeah.
like we don't hold it against them, and they don't hold the shit against us. Like you know, so I can't say I've had a bad experience like with a guest.
Not bad experience.
That's a good thing.
But like, I just personally feel like there's just certain conversations that you can tell that a person is forcing to like keep up, and knowing that they really can't keep up, and they're just saying shit just to say shit.
Word,
So, like,
okay.
if I have a guest that's like that's my least desirable thing, because yeah, we're funny, yeah, we're stupid, we say dumb shit, but it's like constructive too, because we once it's time to lock in, it's time to lock in. Or just say if you don't understand what the fuck the joke is about either, don't laugh and pretend to understand, and then along down the line we caught on.
Who really admits that they didn't understand the joke?
No, but we know.
All right.
So it's like
I'm gonna laugh my ass off and just keep it pushing them.
there was one time we had a guest over, right? And we're having a conversation. Honestly, I don't even remember the conversation, but the guest was really trying so hard to they were saying like, yeah, they understand, but they didn't understand anything. We had to really break it down to them.
They're just yesing the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yes,
don't
man.
do that.
Which is, I think you get more content if he starts asking questions. Then you guys can have an actual dialogue. About
Exactly. I understand that. Like, I'm never afraid to ask, what are you talking about? What is
Yeah,
that?
last part we found out somebody was raped, and they was posted on Pornhub. It was
it.
ridiculous.
What the fuck?
You feel me? Like,
That was last week. That's
this has been a
crazy.
juicy pod, I think.
Yo, the past couple weeks on the pod has been wild. Thank you for coming. You actually kind of like...
We've met two people who have had, like, their sex put on the internet.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty cool.
Damn, wow, back to back.
Yeah, back-to-back weeks. You got anything you need to let us know, man?
Not that I know of. I'll do a search when I go home, though.
I definitely need to do
No
search.
sex on the internet. Damn.
Damn,
You
I
are the
got some
first
shit out
Italian
there,
stallion
that's
on the pod, though.
Hell yeah.
So we have a first black woman, our first regular Cuban. We had a gay man. We have an Italian. What else? That's very distinctive interviews.
You got
that
like a
we've had.
checkboard around here?
I don't
You
think
guys are,
they
like,
were
knocking
distinct.
off
Oh, we
because
have a
of those
baby father.
characteristics.
Baby
Okay,
father.
okay.
First one too. Shout out to 4K. That's about it. That's the only interesting ones that I.
I mean, we've had two fathers. Like, if it comes to that, then
Cool.
Lewis.
Oh yeah, Mr. Lewis is a father as well. He's also
We had a painter. We had a painter.
an artist.
Yeah,
The artist one was good too.
Um,
I'm starting
that's why I'm
to
like,
lose
you
track
can't really
now.
say like when you're like saying like we've had like a gay person, we've had like a fucking black woman. Like no, we've had artists, we've had musicians.
No,
That's-
we
so
already.
That's I think that's been our main goals, which has been nice.
No, I
think
understand that, but we already have
It's like label
distinguished them already. But I'm saying the
Label
different
Put them in a box.
the different types of people that we had on the show, it shows that we're diverse and able to have conversations with different types of people and different types of groups that can gravitate towards them. So it's cool to distinguish them because you understand. One, it's basically showing that we support these people.
I mean, I think the biggest thing, though, out of all of it, that it's being supported and being understood as the universal language is music, which is the greatest part of it.
They're all not musicians.
I mean,
We're
most of
just
them,
all accepting them for who they are
most
and
of
just
them are.
knowing them for who they want us to know them, but we're supporting them and who they represent because they all came with a representation. One came to represent their hood, one came to represent their people, one came to represent their family, one came to actually represent their ethnicity, one came to actually represent who they like and don't like and what they are and what they not are. So it's like to actually distinguish them, to give credit towards them is something that you should do. We already know that's what they're here for. That's the reason why they're even allowed to be here for it. Because I'm allowing like-minded people on the show. So it's cool to, yes, they're doing the music shit or whatever their creative content is that brings them to their platform, but distinguish them because that's the people that they represent. That's the people who who are kind of like looking up to them. So when this platform increases and actually grows, people are gonna want to
So
make,
right
make
now,
those offers type shit like, yo, I want to represent these type of people. Can I use your platform too?
what
Blah,
he's
blah,
trying
blah.
to say, Rock, is right now the Italian community is on your back on this pod, and
That's
you
a
need to
fact.
handle this shit.
Yeah, no, I'm bringing this back to
You are
the...
the first Italian on the show.
I'm going back to the deli. I'm letting them know you guys are good.
You
So
just
there's
have
a Bronx
host up.
tale.
They're gonna
This
send you guys some
motherfucker.
flowers and some fucking prosciutto. It's a whole thing. You guys
I
are
have
locked in now.
stickers. I have stickers. You post on the deli. Whatever you go. Wait, Italians have delis?
Yeah,
What do you
got
mean?
delis,
I
bro.
thought you had
Bro, you never
restaurants
watched, like, a
like
Bronx
Italian
Tale?
restaurants,
Like, what are you
like
talking
classy
about?
shit.
They got like the butcher shop, the deli, like stuff like that. Like,
Oh yeah, the bear. You're right.
What do you mean, bro? Come on.
I never had an
man.
Italian deli sandwich before. Every deli I went to was in the Bronx. They weren't like
It's
Italians.
a bodega.
They were Spanish as fuck.
I go to Little Italy, bro.
Little Italy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like I have, but I feel like I've never been to the deli. I went to the restaurants.
I mean, you know, restaurants are
really
good too,
good food.
the middle of the day, you're not gonna go to a whole ass restaurant, get a 3-course meal. And
I'm not going to Little Italy in the middle of the day.
I'm not gonna find myself there.
If I go to Little Italy, it's for dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna pasta.
The fuck I'm going there at 12 o'clock. Like, where is that? Seriously, where is it? It's in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Bronx?
Right?
Yeah,
This is in Bronx?
Manhattan.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to go to the real Italian spot, you go to Arthur Avenue.
oh.
Arthur Avenue.
Yeah, I might have to see.
Yeah, Arthur Avenue.
Well,
You
you're
gotta
a
take us
Philly
around
New Yorker.
someday, man.
Where's your pizza spot at?
So we got Sal's Pizza
Sal's Pizza is fucking
in
bomb.
Mamaroneck, and you know
Yeah,
I got
I
beef
know,
with
I have them in Manhattan,
Barstool
too.
because Barstool did us dirty. They did the pizza review, and they rated it a 6.7 or 7.3
Out of what?
out of 10.
Barstool?
Yeah, but it's whack. The one bite review, but it's whack because he got a plain slice, which that's his rule. He gets a plain slice, whatever the fuck. You go to Sal's Pizza, you get a fucking Sicilian slice. That's the best Sicilian. That's the first place on earth where
Is
you
it
could have
big,
gotten
though,
a
or is it small?
singular Sicilian slice, and I'm pretty sure you could fact check that shit. Sal's Pizza in Mamaroneck, that shit is the
Really?
truth. Yeah,
Some
bro.
Sal's Pizza.
Damn,
That's
I might
the
have
truth.
to go.
Yeah, I've had Sal's Pizza. I'm not sure then if we're talking about the same, but I've had one in Manhattan as well.
It's not a chain, so it's
I
probably
was
just some
gonna
other
say-
Italian.
But yeah, I've definitely had some Sal's before, and like that shit's good. So I trust a nigga named
He's
Sal. You feel me?
Sal.
That's all I'm saying. If that nigga named Sal, he making good
He's cooking.
pizza. Cooking. Hold up, let him cook.
I hope there's a Sal out here now. You gotta
Man.
find out. You gotta find a Sal for the pizza.
Nah, the
I'm
best.
telling you, bro.
I mean, the best like I think like pizza out here would be Mario the Baker in Connecticut.
I'm hearing New Haven has a really good pizza. I haven't been there yet.
New Haven has good pizza, but personally, I think like Bridgeport got it, and not for nothing. Like I said, the best pizza spot in Bridgeport is Mario the Baker. in my
You're gonna
opinion.
have to show me because so far
Bro.
there's only one pizza spot that I fuck with in Bridgeport, and that's Panero's.
And Mario the Baker, they don't do delivery. That's how you know they're good.
Okay,
You
so you
gotta
gotta
go
come
to-
in there
they
and
don't
pick it
waste
up.
the
They're
time
not sending no one out.
Sending it out, it's like, yeah, you gotta come in and get that pizza.
I'll try.
Get your pizza fresh. Nah, yeah, definitely, bro. We gotta bust out one of those.
Where is it?
These days, have an anime day. It's over by the mall on Main Street. It's off of Main Street, across from like the Price Right and Marshalls. It's like Trumbull, Bridgeport, like like when you're going back down Main Street.
No, I know what you're talking about. And all the plaza stuff is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, it's over there.
Mm-hmm. Mario
Oh,
the
wow.
Baker's right across the street.
Damn,
That's
they
just
don't
bomb.
deliver though?
I've been going there since I was a kid. My dad always used to get that pizza.
It's a tough name too. Was it Mario the Maker?
No, Mario the Baker.
Oh, Mario the Baker.
Yeah, but
That's
they be
still
making
tough.
that
That's
pizza.
that dude's fucking mob name too.
He gets smacked.
My boy's parents actually owned it, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not name dropping and shit because it's not like we're crazy cool. But I just knew him from middle school, so it's really dope.
Word.
They
Mario
make
the
bomb
Baker.
ass
That's
fucking
tough.
pizza.
You ever made a love song for your girl?
Yo, I made a song Sangria. That's
Sangria?
actually about her.
Do you
Yeah,
play it when you guys like make love?
every time.
Every
In reverse, it's fucking weird.
So we take a tab and play it back in time. Play it back.
Want to ask him the sex question
What's the sex question?
about the artist?
What is it? Oh. If you'd want, bro, go for it.
Let's do it.
All right. So like, you're an artist,
Yeah.
but your friend is an artist,
Okay.
but you're with your girl,
Okay.
and you're having sex.
With who?
Your girl.
Oh, okay.
Good question.
It's not your artist friend.
I'm about to say.
Good question. Good question.
It's a collab.
Yeah, but you're fucking your girl,
Okay.
but she says, "Yo, play your friend's music while we're fucking." You okay with that?
Hell yeah. Support my whole, give him the streams. It's fire, bro. Listen, there's plenty of room at the top of the mountain.
That's
Hell
the most
yeah.
confident answer I've ever
I'll
heard.
sing along with him.
That's the most confident answer I've heard. And I love it.
I'll be doing the
I
ad
respect
libs
it.
because
That's
I'll know
fine.
that shit by heart. So I'll be doing the ad libs.
sound
You
like-
gonna
I'm
rap your
outside.
man's song to your girl while you
I'm a-
fucking your girl?
I'm that much of a homie.
I respect it.
It's not like he manifests into
Listen,
the
I
room
got
when
some
it's
sex
playing.
songs, but what if she say after that, "Yo, let's go chill with him"?
Then we've already had sex. The fuck? I don't care. Yeah, we go. I was gonna go hit him up anyway.
You're missing. What do you need the phone?
Open your notes. I'm gonna look through sex questions. That's the case.
Sex
That's
questions.
wild though. I personally, I mean, we have our questions here, so I'm gonna.
Do people
Sex
trip over that question?
Over our
Really?
notes.
No, I trip over the answers
That's
that I get from
crazy.
the questions. That's an interesting take.
Which you're gonna stop mid thrust? Be like, yo, turn this shit off. I'm not supporting my friend.
I mean,
It's not like
personally, I feel like it's just weird to have your friend in the room while you're like just. I mean, like, and I'm saying in the room, but it's like it's just weird to have like that someone so close to you, and I'm listening to your music while like I'm in the middle of just having fun. Like I feel like it's a little bit awkward.
I mean, if the song is like, yeah, I'm thinking of fucking Joe's girl. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be like. I'll be a little upset. I'll probably be like, turn that off. Go put back on Bruno Mars. We were having a good time.
He's like, girl, talk to me.
I'll be fucking upset if he starts like name drop, like dropping her location and shit. Like, remember when you texted him at 8:42?
That'd be wild.
What you wanna do? I'll be upset.
It's a whole song about her cheating on you with him.
I'll be upset because I'll be like putting it together in my head, and it'll be fucking up my flow. And so if he does that, then I'll have to have a word with him. But
facts, like, what if he's like specifically explaining how he's having sex with this girl and how she likes it, and then the girl is literally asking you to do that?
Well, here's the thing.
That'd be wild.
I probably would have already have heard the song before we're already having sex, so I probably would have hit him up, be like, "Hey, man,
yo,
new song's dope, but I have a question."
Yeah. How do you know her birthmark is on her left?
That's like
you got all 4 numbers from her social.
That's toxic.
Are you scamming her too? Like,
that is deep. Oh, you say you want.
Speaking of toxic, y'all heard about Krishan Rock being pregnant?
Which one is that?
I see that.
Blueface's ex. They just recently broke up.
Oh, that's
bro. She's pregnant. Apparently, she's pregnant, and apparently, this man has been saying up and down now he ain't the daddy.
He said it's not a Blueface baby.
He said that shit ain't a Blueface baby.
That shit was so funny.
He said she been
so
cheating.
she's pregnant with Blueface still.
No, they broke up, and then literally after she was like, "I'm pregnant," and now this nigga's like, "That's not my baby." He's like, "She's been with mad niggas like over the years we've been together, and like that may not be my baby." He said, "I bet she probably..." He was tweeting some crazy shit. He was like, "I bet she probably smoking while pregnant right now."
I saw a tweet about them, and it was the most accurate shit. It was like everything I've learned about Blueface and her was not like by my own will. Like the info's been forced upon me.
Literally,
the algorithm.
I don't even listen to his music.
I don't know any of his music.
No, bust down, Tatiana, bust. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's the only Blueface I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
And that's because it had Cardi. You feel me?
Yeah, but I appreciate... See? We know that because it was a good song. So I'm gonna tune in for that. But, like, I'm not gonna tune in for, like... I don't care about your drama, your ex-baby mom. I don't care about her being pregnant. Like, why you guys keep forcing this type of information on my social platforms? Like, bro, you know what was driving me crazy? Like, I literally just put my phone down for the rest of the day because I see this fucking ad everywhere, and I've been seeing it every day when on the TV, on Netflix, on HBO, like
Netflix give me
on social, not Netflix, but like I think it was Peacock or Paramount, on my phone, Facebook. Like, bro, if I see one more The Last of Us ad, I swear to
watch
God,
the fucking show.
I heard it's
what are you talking about? Watch that show.
I heard it's fire.
I don't care.
The Last of Us is an amazing show.
Don't tell me to watch it. I'll watch it when I want to watch it.
That's
all right,
the
I know
problem.
that it's out. Thank you. Don't show it every 5 seconds, every single where I go. Now the shit is everything I should.
So that show's an absolute heat. And Pedro Pascal is making bank. He started the year with The Last of Us, and he went into March and April with The Mandalorian. Like, this man is about to make bank, yo. Him and Zoe Saldana are having a year. Zoe Saldana did what? Avatar. I
heard it was whack.
They actually made more money than Spider-Man. No Way Home. That was like number 2 of the highest grossing films. So now they're back.
I don't mean
they're bumped back up at the top again for highest grossing films in America.
I heard Puss in Boots out
Puss in Boots is coming up there too.
I heard
apparently,
it's fire.
Yeah,
that doesn't make it
a really good movie.
That doesn't, just because the movie sells, that doesn't make it mean that it's not whack, bro.
Well, it's box office numbers. Is what money business. They're not looking at who was entertained. They're looking at how much money they made, and that's not
as great.
You're like, I'm talking about the fucking experience.
Not even the experience. Like,
I mean, I haven't watched it yet, so I can't judge it.
If I really sit down, Spider-Man, I can understand that shit was top tier, but
And Avatar beat it.
I would have to watch it first to be like that shit was like better than Spider-Man. There's not a lot of movies out there that I've seen that's better than Spider-Man.
No Way Home or the Spider-Verse?
No Way Home.
Fire.
The Puss in Boots, I wouldn't be surprised that movie beats it, only because the first one was top tier.
I never watched the original first.
I didn't see it.
It was fucking incredible. It was
I
better
know,
than
it came
all
out.
of the Shrek movies. It was literally better than a lot of the DreamWorks.
So it's better than the Shrek movies?
Yo, bro.
Puss in Boots.
That
Bro,
Puss
come
in
on.
Boots
I'll go back.
episode was real. I'm telling you right now, that movie is really, really good. So
I'll go back for Puss in Boots.
So I would probably believe that. Maybe I wonder if it's a remake or if it's like a continuation of the story.
What, from part 1 and part 2?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd have to rewatch them because I never even watched the first Puss in Boots.
I just know the wolf, the bad guy's a wolf, and they made that motherfucker scary.
I heard he's badass.
He's got like two sickles,
sickles.
yeah, and he's got like piercing red eyes, and he's makes him sign his like fucking wanted poster on this part that says dead or alive. He's like, sign it right here on the dead. Bro, that shit was cold.
And the graphics are crazy, man.
Yeah, I heard they really depicted like anxiety like really well in there. Cause
Oh,
like
nice.
I heard like the main purpose was like Boots had 9 lives, Puss had 9 lives, and then from
He's
there
running out, right?
he's down to his last life, and he
Yeah.
was actually scared of death, and that's who the wolf was. The wolf is death.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that shit.
It's time. I'm gonna wait till it comes out in like Disney or some shit.
I'll
like
find it. I already found it online on HD.
You gotta put me on to the website because I was trying to find these websites, bro, and I can't. I
You
Google
just
them.
gotta text me, bro. Send me a link. It's all about
just
the
send me
links.
man. Please.
Can't tell you
Links.
all about these illegal sites, but
Give me all the illegals. I used to download uTorrents when I was back in the day.
you know what I miss?
It was good.
LimeWire.
LimeWire, yeah.
LimeWire was the fucking shit.
Your
Yeah, that's where I
computer
got the
aids.
music. Huh?
Giving your computer aids.
That's
Just so
what
you
it
could
was all
listen to
about.
Crank That.
It wasn't my computer.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
literally go into somebody else's computer,
I was
download
using
it,
and
and leave.
abusing my parents' computer.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever get Soulja Boy's music by accident? I remember
Yeah.
when they said
No, I
he
got-
did that. I never got Soulja Boy's music by accident.
No, I got
You did?
I got
Yeah.
fucking YouTube on my iPhone. I got that.
It was like a 50 Cent song I was trying to download, and then when I was trying to download it, I was like, what the fuck is this?
I got me some bathing ape. I got me some.
Yeah, I was
Bro,
like, yo, what the fuck? And he actually went on an interview and talked about it.
that's fucking
And he
genius.
said that was actually something that he did on purpose. To
Marketing.
actually
Yeah,
name
for
it.
sure.
Yo, I'm about to do that.
On what
Random
though?
titles of your
Huh?
songs.
You could do it on TikTok. Like how you gotta
SoundCloud.
find the next thing. Like LimeWire was the thing that was
SoundCloud.
bumping.
He's
You
gonna
did
put
that.
new J Cole background song,
Yes.
and then it's gonna be him. Yo, speaking of that, I heard J Cole recently. He made a whole song to give to someone.
Off
for
a J
free.
Cole type beat.
Yeah, he went on
Yeah.
YouTube and he typed in a J Cole type beat and found someone's beat. It was like the first one, and then from there spit a whole verse and then gave it to the guy to sell on his page, like as his own music. He was
Oh,
like, "You made
that's
the
dope.
beat. Like I just fucked with the beat, so I made I made music for you."
That's dope.
Right?
Yo,
That's really sick.
J. Cole, go on my page. You heard.
Please check out the bars.
If you can check out some of the beats, spit on some of them. They're going to be dropping every week. So stay tuned.
You gotta send him the store.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm going to just send them to Dreamville Records.
By now, it'll be at the bottom of the links. Everything that you guys want to find, just go to the bottom.
Actually, by the time
Oh,
this
yeah, he's
drops,
right.
you would have already been reached out, and we've ignored you 3 times over because the money's not right.
Because
Oh, shit, he's right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't pick the dinner.
I am planning
Jay-Z.
to win a Grammy in March. So hopefully we talk. No, let me stop.
I like this pod. This was a good pod.
It was dope, and it was very calm because the last couple were very toxic. This seems very refreshing.
It was toxic? Why was it toxic?
Well, like I said,
The
we just
last
had a lot of
couple
open
pods.
sex stories, and people could telling us about their rape.
I mean, yeah, fair,
things
that's
like
fair,
that make for drama.
This one was nice and refreshing, and it was constructive. I got to know Joe Roc a little bit. Hopefully, we work. Definitely want to continue making some music, bro. We gotta work.
yeah.
You guys gotta do something soon.
Yeah, bro. We gotta do a Joe Roc April so collab.
It's so funny because when you have like the company coming for these interviews as well, they look at me as well as like I make music, and I'm like, nah, I don't make music. I'm chilling. Bro.
He got a song out though.
Yeah, I do have a song out, but
Shit dope.
it's in the archives. But before we get out of here, bro, I just wanted to give you your time to shine. I mean, is there anything up and coming that you feel like you need to let the people know? And obviously, this is gonna be in the summer, so think ahead, man. If there's anything coming or anything you want the people to know before you leave here, what are your words for us? Get your 2-minute plug in.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess by the time this comes out, a couple of singles probably dropped already, but Dumb Shit, that came out in February, and you guys loved it, so thank you for that. Episode 200 of Merc Mondays already came out. You guys fucked with it. I'll probably still be... Merc Mondays every Monday. Fucking be there. I'm never stopping that
3 months
shit.
from now, he'll be at 300.
That's the vibe.
And then he'll be able to post this about the 2K history.
100%.
Road to 3.
Let's get it.
Just, yeah. So check all that new music that's coming out, and Mila Kunis, stop hitting up my phone. When this drops, she'll be in the DMs.
Damn. Doesn't she have like a child?
Yeah.
She's in that 90s show right now. She's chilling.
Yeah. She's not in it every episode though.
I haven't watched it yet. But
She's
I know
only
I've
in it
seen
the first episode, and then the rest, like all of them join for the first episode, and then they drop the kids off, and then they leave.
Oh, that's a bait. Oh, they baited people then. I thought they were going to be in. Oh,
course.
fuck, I'm not watching that
Nah.
shit.
Show's about the kids now. Just
Yeah.
like how like Girls Meets World was about like the daughter and shit.
Yeah.
Not here for it.
It sucks though because I felt like Eric didn't age at all, bro. He looked exactly
He's
the
never
same.
changed. Topher Grace has never changed.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
Since like fucking the day he was Eric Foreman to the day he was Venom to like today, now that he's Eric Foreman again, like he's never changed.
Everyone else, like you can tell they got older, you can tell they've aged, but he looks.
He was such a bad Venom.
Yeah, he was.
He had his moments.
Yeah,
Hey, Spidey, give me some of that web action. Fucking breaks his camera.
Yeah, that shit was stupid, but it was pretty good though. I still enjoyed it. The fight at the end, it was a great fight.
Get some dirt in your eye.
Bully Maguire.
And I liked when he fought. Like I liked him like that. Like when he fought Harry. I liked when he fought the Sandman 1-on-1. Like he volleyed it.
He did Harry dirty. He was like saying like, look, you're crying just like your bitch ass dad did before I killed him.
You're gonna cry,
Yo, I love all the Bully Maguire memes that have came out over the years. Like it's so refreshing to get that love. Yo, Bully Maguire is the wave.
Best Spider-Man ever, man.
It's fun to do it to kids all the time. I'll look at them and be like, you want forgiveness? Get religion. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
See you, chump.
And on that note, the walk. We're gonna get out of here, guys. I just wanna say thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting again. I think this is like episode 23, 24. We in this bitch.
Yeah, facts weekly.
Next pod, we're gonna have a special. It's gonna be a special celebration. I hope because it's gonna be my birthday.
Hey.
So you see that we commit. We come to pods on birthdays.
Oh shit, Tuesday.
We come to pods on birthdays.
Hell
what have
yeah.
you been doing lately? Exactly.
I ain't doing that shit.
Remember,
You missed out.
don't be stupid. Stay smart.
Love you guys.
We hope you're safe while you're driving to work, waking up in the morning, listening to this, brushing your teeth at night. Not jerking off. That's
Fucking your girl, listen to your homies' music.
Yeah, fuck your girl, listen to your homies' music.
Listen to this pod while fucking your girl. Alright? Listen, that's it.
Listen to
Not
this
your
pod
homies'
while
music.
fucking
Listen
your
to
girl.
to your homie's pod.